about infections, medications, or any other health concerns. And most insurance companies don't charge you for having annual wellness checks.
With them, I have the help I need to stay on top of my health game.
There are many reasons to have a primary care provider, but if you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Visit chistvincent.com to find a primary care provider.
What does care look like through the years? From the first memories to the treasured moments, from life's accomplishments to life's challenges. We're here for you, body and mind. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of families for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind with the kind of coverage that ensures your best days are ahead. Take good care, Arkansas.
Here we go now.
Let's go!
Morrilton High School Devil Dog Football. Brought to you on KBOM FM 101.7 with streaming video on the MHS Dog Tracks YouTube page and with streaming audio and video worldwide on the EAB Media app. Brought to you by Colton Steakhouse and Grill, Farmers and Merchants Bank, the Agri Co-op Supply, Rackley Furniture, Petty Jean Meats, Ross Roofing Company, Brinson Sons Heating and Air Conditioning, Petty Jean State Bank, In Speech Therapy, Hagen's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Truck, Healthcare Pharmacy, Haynes Home Center, El Charro Mexican Restaurant, Morrilton Abstract Company, Spates Auto Parts, Ansel Carlin State Farm Insurance, University of Arkansas Community College at Morrilton, Burris Heating and Air Conditioning, Edward Jones Investments, Dixon Family Dental, Kuntz Electric Company, your Farm Bureau Insurance agents in Conway County, Robertson Tire Service, the South Conway County School District, Green Bay Packaging Arkansas Craft, CHI St. Vincent Morrilton, Wayne Smith Trucking, Arvest Bank, and MedTech EMS of Conway County.
Good evening, Devil Dog fans. It's time for Morrilton High School Devil Dog football once again on KVOM and EAB Sports Network as we are getting set for the home opener. Devil Dogs taking on Whitehall as they're about to do a moment of silence and national anthem. So as they do that, we actually will go ahead and take our timeout real quick, and then we'll come back and talk more about the matchup between the Devil Dogs and the Bulldogs after this. This will be a 3-minute timeout here on the EAB Sports Network.
If you need immediate medical attention, the last thing you want to worry about is where to go for care. So you'll be glad to know that CHI St. Vincent Morrilton is recognized as a 4-star hospital for quality and safety by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid. And out of over 1,500 critical access hospitals in the country, CHI St. Vincent Morrilton is in the top 100. If you have severe abdominal or chest pain, head or eye injury, uncontrolled bleeding, symptoms of a stroke, serious back injury, or serious burns, call 911 and go to the emergency room at CHI St. Vincent Morrilton where you'll be seen in under 20 minutes. CHI St. Vincent Morrilton. Hello, human kindness.
More students are turning to UA Little. We're leading the way in making college affordable for all Arkansans. With the Pell Grant, the Arkansas Academic Challenge Scholarship, and our half-off scholarship, you can get a college degree without debt. Don't qualify for Pell? No problem. We have options to help you affordably earn a 4-year degree. With scholarships and campus jobs, we're removing barriers for all. That's the Trojan Guarantee. Expect more with UA Little Rock.
Here's why you need to make certain your child goes to school. Chronic absenteeism is when a child misses 10% of the school year, 15 days or more. When your preschooler, kindergartner, or first grader misses school this much, they're less likely to be able to read at grade level by 3rd grade. And studies show these less proficient readers are 4 times more likely to be high school dropouts. Send your child to school and leave them there so they can receive bell-to-bell instruction. This message is from the South Conway County School District. To love, to serve, to care. When you buy tires, you want to do business with someone you know, someone who knows tires, someone you can trust.
Hello, I'm Mark Robertson. My family has been selling tires in Morrilton since 1950, and we do know tires. We know how to mount them, we know how to balance them, and we know how to fix them. We know how to take care of them.
At Robertson Tire Service, you'll find quality American-made tires for your truck, your SUV, your automobile or performance vehicle at a price you can afford. It's tires you know and trust from people you know and trust. Robertson Tire Service, number 4 Bruce Street in Morrilton, down from UACCM, the real tire store.
We're back here on the EAB Sports Network, getting ready for Morrilton Devil Dog football Eric Tyler, along with Jim Bowles, inside our Haynes Home Center broadcast booth. And Devil Dogs at 2-0 under head coach Cody McNabb. Whitehall is 0-2, and they have a pretty successful head coach on their sidelines, Daryl Patton.
Yeah, Daryl's been around quite a while now. He's started, I believe, at Bryant in the 90s and built them a little bit, and he's just moved around and found a home here at Whitehall and looking to improve this program. And they're 0-2, but you can tell the improvement by watching that Warren game from last year, how much they've gotten better.
And especially in the passing game. They did not throw it very well against us last year. They do have their same quarterback returning, Wyatt Golden, and he is much improved throwing the football, and they will take shots down the field.
Yeah, Wyatt Golden looked pretty good throwing the football against Warren that I watched, and Sheridan too, really. Sheridan, is a different animal with Kevin Kelly there, and they're onside kicking a lot, so it can get out of hand real quick, or it can either way. And unfortunately for Sheridan, or fortunately for Whitehall, it got out of hand for their side. So, just improved team, and you're going to watch a quarterback tonight, and you're going to be like, that's the same guy from last year? Absolutely not. But, yeah, sure is.
Yeah, so they were, I think he was 6'15", 34 yards throwing the football last year, because Maddox Berry had a really big game, over 300 yards, 5 touchdowns. And, but yeah, they're definitely much improved throwing the ball. They ran it a lot on us last year, 54 times or something something crazy is how many times they ran it. Don't expect to see that. This year, Devil Dogs have good balance. Obviously, throwing it a lot last year, but more balance this year, especially last week. 34 rushes, 33 passes in the game at Arkansas High last year. That's about as balanced as you can get.
Yeah, and they were able to gain yards, easily on both sides of that offensive play call there. Offense or passing and rushing, they were doing good. And Braylon Criswell has really provided a punch so far earlier this season. 29 carries, 393 yards, and 5 touchdowns. And then he's caught 2 balls for 24 yards. And I think we'll see him getting more involved in the passing game as the year goes on. And Keaton Robinson's come in, and he's ran pretty well too. He's averaging a little bit under 4 yards per carry. He's got a touchdown to his name. And that offensive line, we can't talk enough about them and what they've done in the first 2 games. Jalen Dickerson, Aiden Broom, Jackson Haynes, Jay Skirtman, I believe he's out tonight, but Hayden Johnson, the other one. Devin Leonard's seen some time there on the offensive line. Ethan Scott and Sean Thomason have all done a great job of preparing these running backs and opening big holes for them.
They've done an outstanding job, and on the defensive side of the ball, defensive line did an outstanding job last week getting in the backfield, 5 sacks, made it really tough on the Arkansas High quarterback, and maybe some chances to get after Golden tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Darian Tony Gay has really gotten off to a good start too. He's got 13 tackles on the season, 4.5 tackles for loss, and that's from his defensive end position. We usually don't get a whole lot of production from our defensive line. Usually our linebackers are cleaning that up. But Darian is making his name known, and we're seeing DeLaShawn Jarrett, the sophomore nose tackle, doing a good job. And then Landon Boyer and Amron Dixon and Kendrick Thomas, the 3 linebackers that rotate in and out a lot. Great job for them so far this season.
For sure. We are a little bit shorthanded defensively. You mentioned Jay Skirtman out on the offensive line. A couple of defensive starters, Shane Willis, Josh Sharp, both injured last week, going to miss tonight. And so that depth going to be tested a little bit. So luckily we have some with a bigger roster this year.
True, yeah. But they're young guys. Elijah Wembley's seen a whole lot of action. He's a sophomore out there on the outside. He's 5'10", 145. Expect to see Kamarius Criswell a lot. He's a junior at 5'9", 145. But then you look at their best wide receiver.
Yep.
He's 6'2".
Yep. Big guy, Kel McIntyre. Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting night for those 2 guys and see how we defend against their height. And they always had height. I think they had a guy that was 6'6" the last 2 years.
Yeah, good size, and again they will try to get it to those good receivers who don't have their primary back from a year ago back, but they do have Xavier Wallace who ran pretty well against us last year. He's, I guess, they're one of their featured running backs as well. So they have some weapons back offensively. Again, much improved team. They are 0-2. They started with 2 home games. Devil Dogs with 2 road games. And Devil Dogs obviously getting to play at home for the first time. This is the first time Whitehall's had to go on the road and travel this season. But we are a few minutes away from the start of this game. We'll get another timeout in here, and we'll be back to talk more about the matchup between the Devil Dogs and Whitehall from Devil Dog Stadium. After this, it is Morrilton Devil Dog football on the EAB Sports Network.
Green Bay Packaging's Arkansas Craft Division has been a part of the Morrilton community for over 60 years. They are currently undergoing a $1 billion expansion, the largest investment in Central Arkansas history that will enhance their infrastructure, strengthen their competitive advantage, and reinforce their commitment to sustainability. Arkansas Craft continues to lead in eco-friendly production practices while supporting the local community and workforce. Thanks to their educated, experienced, and highly trained staff, their ISO 9001-2015 certified. Green Bay Packaging, Arkansas Craft, proud to be a part of the Morrilton community.
This is Sterling from Center Ridge, and when it comes to buying, selling, or refinancing a home or real estate, don't trust your biggest investment to just any title company. Ask for Morrilton Abstract. Located right behind the courthouse, Morrilton Abstract has been serving Conway County for decades. Mike Massey was born and raised in Conway County and is a licensed title agent and a licensed Arkansas attorney. From the most complicated transactions to owner financing to simple deed preparation, ask for Morrilton Abstract, because simply they're the best, and that's the truth.
A child's success starts with a solid education and the support of loving parents. Together, they create the foundation for a bright future and give our kids what they need to reach their full potential. Wayne Smith Trucking in Morrilton knows that being there for your children makes all the difference. It takes all of us, parents, teachers, coaches, churches, and the whole community, working together to lift up the next generation and to raise them into good citizens who can overcome their challenges. This message is brought to you by your friends at Wayne Smith Trucking in Morrilton.
Hungry? Craving a real hand-cut USDA choice steak, mesquite grilled to perfection? At Colton's Steakhouse and Grill, we know what's at stake. Sink your teeth into a 6-ounce sirloin paired with shrimp, or try one of our signature mesquite chicken favorites. Don't forget our homemade yeast rolls, made fresh daily. Join the Colton's E-Club today. You'll get a free appetizer on your next visit. Colton's Steakhouse and Grill on Harding Street in Morrilton, just down from Harps. We know what's at stake.
We're back here from Devil Dog Stadium inside the Harold Nichols press box.
The air-conditioned.
Yes, air-conditioned. Want to thank In-Speak Therapy putting the window unit up here for us tonight. Well, permanently, I guess, but
yes.
First time we're getting to use it tonight. So thank you so much, In-Speak Therapy, for that. And just had the coin toss. Talking the break, it took them a little while to. Captains were out there for a few minutes.
That entire break was the coin toss.
But Devil Dog captains tonight were Kendrick Thomas, Dominic McCoy, Tanner Brown, Hayden Johnson. And
Devil Dogs won the toss, deferred to the second half, and Whitehall will get the ball to start this game.
All right. And the uniforms tonight.
We've got the great-looking Devil Dog maroon jerseys over gray pants with those stripes, and the maroon helmet. So very typical for Morrilton. No white pants tonight for Morrilton, but for Whitehall, they've got white pants and they've got white jerseys and their black helmet. Their school colors are black and red, and they're in their away whites tonight.
They do have the stripe on their pants.
Yes, they also
as well. So.
Also a nice looking uniform. They have shoulder stripes, and we are armed. Well, that would be, I don't know what you call them. Different stripes in different areas. Sleeve stripes. That's what they are. Sleeve stripes and shoulder stripes. See, you really got into my uni nerddom there.
Well, this is why we have you with us, Jim.
We needed to kill time. Let Jim talk.
But yeah, Devil Dogs and Whitehall. This is the 7th all-time matchup. This is game 7. We're tied at 3 in the series. So Devil Dogs won 34-12 last year, and of course we were conference opponents. Those 2 years we were in the Central last cycle. So we played them. I guess this will be 4th year in a row now.
Yeah, it's a nice trip. much better than Texarkana. I was told in the first game I laughed too much. Second game I was told I was too cranky by my wife. So maybe third time's a charm.
Yeah, I'll get it kind of in the balance there in the middle somewhere tonight, hopefully.
I blame Cody for being cranky and sending me all the way to Texarkana last night. I'm still cranky.
He's the one who scheduled the game.
Let me get happy again. We're at home and I'm in air conditioning. Okay.
So yeah, not much to complain about. We got a 2-0 football team as well. So
let's make it 3-0.
Sounds good to me. Aaron Nicholas puts it on the tee at the 40-yard line. We're about ready to get this ball game started. As Whitehall has Aiden Bitely back deep, and Xavier Wallace, their two running backs, and it will go towards Wallace. He'll catch it or drop it on the run about the 15. He picks it up at the 20 and is going to get wrapped up and tackled about the 22-yard line. And Skylar Lunan has become a special demons beast for the Devil Dogs.
Yeah, he's really come on since that second half against Arkansas High.
Got his hand on a couple punts last week and makes the first tackle here. Whitehall starts at the 23-yard line. They'll go from our right to left. You don't like right to left in your mind's eye. How about right to left?
Oh, no, I don't mind the mind's eye.
Oh, you do like it? Okay.
Yeah, no, I always liked it when Jarrett said it.
Okay. Well, how about right to left on your radio dial? Is that
yeah.
That's one we can say too.
Mind's eye still sounds I kind of like that one better.
All right.
Yeah. Well, we talked about Lunan and how he came on, and Cody's talked about it too, getting depth. And as we get into this season with the quick offense, we need depth on defense.
Now Whitehall opens in an empty set, and we have a flag before the snap. And there might have been some movement on the Bulldogs, and it is. It'll cost them 5 yards, a false start.
And that'll push them back to the 18-yard line. And we saw a lot of, in the video, I saw a lot of empty backfield for Whitehall, and sometimes they'll bring that running back into the backfield, and looks like that's what they're going to do now. But you see 5 wide a lot.
And they'll have 3 receivers to the right here. They do have a running back in this time. They're going to throw it down the sidelines. Fortkel McIntyre cannot come up with it. He almost made a nice one-handed grab, but could not haul it in. Kamarius Criswell was there in coverage.
Yeah, and it wasn't bad coverage at all. And, it would have taken a great catch for him to reel that one in.
So it'll be 2nd down and 15. Line of scrimmage is the Whitehall 18-yard line. As the Bulldogs again do have the senior White Golden as their quarterback. He's a pretty good punter, too, if that comes up. He's all-state as a punter last year.
Yeah, he was.
And we have another flag thrown pre-snap. And this is going to cost Whitehall another 5 yards, so 2 false start penalties now.
That looked like it was on McIntyre. Kel McIntyre, their wide receiver. It looked like he was going a little bit forward when that ball was snapped. Back to the 13.
So 2nd down and 20 now. We're just 11 seconds into the game. Had 1 offensive play run, 2 penalties. And empty set again here. Cripps to the left. And 2 receivers to the right, the far side of the field. Golden looking down the field. He's got a receiver wide open about the 35 and making the catch. Number 3, Tyler Blankenship. And luckily he had to kind of go to the turf to make the catch because he was behind the defense and they could have got him in stride. He'd have gone a long way.
Yeah, he was on a wheel route, it looked like. He turned it upfield and just all alone there, down to the 42 and a first down.
So they had 2nd and 20, but convert and have a new set of downs here at the 42-yard line. Ball on the left hash. They do have Xavier Wallace, their senior running back, and just to the right of the quarterback, Wyatt Golden. They will hand it to Wallace. And Wallace across the 45, close to the 50. A few Devil Dogs in there to stop him. Looks like they'll mark him down at the 49-yard line of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that was Dixon and Boyer, I believe, in there, combining on that one.
A gain of 7 there. And it's 2nd and 3. Play just over a minute in this one. And another handoff. No, Golden's going to keep this one, and he's going to get just enough for the first down, it looks like. As he gets into Morrilton territory to the 47. It is a first down for Whitehall.
Yeah, it's just a good fake, and Golden to the outside. McCoy and Dixon come up to make that tackle.
Bulldogs on the move on their opening drive. First and 10 at the Morrilton 47. Ball now between the hashes, right on that Devil Dog logo on Mobley Contractors Field. Pass incomplete here. Tried to thread the needle and get it to McIntyre, but he was sandwiched by a couple Devil Dogs and unable to make the catch there at 2nd and 10.
Yeah, not bad coverage there by the Devil Dogs, and he kind of alligator armed it and hit him in the body, and then he took a hit there from the Devil Dogs, not able to hold on.
So 2nd down and 7. Notice they moved the ball a little closer to the hash after that play. But anyway.
I was more distracted by how far back their huddle was. It was 10 yards back.
But 2nd and 10. 10:22 remaining in the first quarter clock. They'll send McIntyre in motion. They're going to hand it to him. He's going to throw it deep down the field. He's got a strong arm, but overshoots his intended receiver, Dylan Mitchell, sophomore, running down the field. But was covered, I believe, by Elijah Wembley on that far side.
Yes. Yeah, he did not bite on that fake. Wembley was with him step for step the entire way.
He did hand it to the receiver, McIntyre. Looked like an end around, but he a designed pass for him. And
it was in such a slow developing play. It just seemed fishy.
So 3rd down and 10. And they empty the backfield here. And the shotgun. Golden with the snap. Quick pass. It's going to be intercepted by Smallwood again. 35 Smallwood going the other way to the 20. The 10, 5. Touchdown. Devil Dogs.
House it, Jeremiah.
2 picks, 2 touchdowns the last 2 weeks for Jeremiah Smallwood.
I believe that one's going to be a 64-yarder. I think he caught that one at the 36.
So for a 2nd game in a row, Devil Dogs get on the board with a defensive touchdown to get things started. Looked like the pass was a little behind. I think he was going for Wallace there.
Yeah.
Behind him, or he wasn't looking for it.
He was going for an out route, and the pass was well behind him. Or if maybe he was running a stop route, I don't know, but Jeremiah right there.
Extra point for Aaron Ekelaz is up, and it is good. And with 10:04 left to play in the opening quarter, Devil Dogs 7, Whitehall nothing. Morrilton kicks off after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Across Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud the extra effort from neighbors like you that make our local schools and activities an integral part of our community. Working as a team to help you reach your goals is a perfect game plan for success. The Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, finally a bank in your corner. NeedBanking.com, member FDIC.
So pick 6 for Jeremiah Smallwood as Devil Dogs on the board. 2nd week in a row. So we've had 2 this season already, 2 special teams touchdowns, 2 defensive touchdowns. So that's a good way to pile up the points. And Ekelaz to kick off here. And this time it will go to Bitely, and Bitely at 15 is going to have a pretty nice return out close to the 40. Carries a few Devil Dogs with him as they finally get him down around the 41-yard line. But he carried the Devil Dogs for about 5 extra yards. Keeper Thomas, I think, the one who's going to get credit for the tackle. So they started at 41. That time Whitehall swapped Wallace and Bitely. Bitely started on the left and kicked it there. And
got a good return out of it.
And they will start at their own 41-yard line. And they will start with Wallace standing to the left of the quarterback, Golden. Has the snap, looking to throw. Pressure comes. Tony Gay couldn't get him down, but the Devil Dogs will sack him back inside the 20. And Caden Turner came in after Tony Gay had the initial pressure, but Caden Turner gets the sack all the way back at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, good job there by Caden Turner, and the pressure there from the Devil Dogs, and Darian Tony Gay forced that sack, and it's a big loss.
That's going to go, that's about a
20-yard loss.
20-yard loss. So it'll be 2nd down and 30 for Whitehall. They empty the backfield again. Trips to the left, 2 receivers to the right, and quick pass up the middle, incomplete. Golden took a shot at the end of that one. And there's a flag somewhere. On the near side, yeah. So we'll see where a receiver would be standing. Either we were offsides perhaps, or no, it's holding on Whitehall.
What is he?
And is that a personal foul call involved? It looked like offsetting penalties, I believe.
I think he gave like 4 signals.
That was a odd-looking call there.
3rd down. Maybe we declined it.
Is that what he was saying? Yeah, I mean, we would have declined it, certainly, if that was holding. Make it 3rd and 30. But it looked like he had pointed our way after calling another penalty. But I guess he was just saying we're declining that penalty. So it will be 3rd down and 30. That just outside the 20-yard line. Golden down the sidelines, has a receiver incomplete. They'll let him just a little bit too much, trying to hit Blankenship. They couldn't connect. And looks like a punt is coming for Whitehall.
Yeah, he was open down the sideline. But White not able to get the pass to him. I know his name's Golden.
And White Golden.
White and Golden. I need to call him Golden, not White. I don't know the kid.
Not White Goodman, is it?
No. No.
White Golden.
No one makes him bleed his own blood.
So Devil Dogs will have Jamarcus Sandage standing at the Morrilton 45. Again, good punter Golden is, and gets a little bit of a low snap, and a kick is going to bounce around the 45, and Sandage gets it on the run. He's going to bring it into Whitehall territory, and then hit and dropped at the Bulldog 45-yard line by number 44 we don't have on our Whitehall roster. One of them in on that tackle.
Directly from the athletic director of Whitehall School District.
But that's okay. Devil Dogs will start in Whitehall territory at the 45-yard line. First time the Morrilton offense on the field, but it is already a 7-0 Devil Dog lead. 9:04 left in this opening quarter. Keaton Robinson gets a start in the backfield, standing to the right of the quarterback Maddox Berry. His 2 receivers go to each side. It is a handoff to Robinson. Not a whole lot there. He's going to get only back to the line of scrimmage, it looks like, and number 44, as we call him, whatever we want to call him tonight.
What was my name?
I don't remember. You had some crazy one. I go to Art Vanderlei is the one I go to.
It was like Samuel McGillicuddy.
Something. Yeah. But 2nd down and 10, and there's a pass on the far side. It's going to be caught by Dante Cox. He gets forced out of bounds about a yard shy of the first down. It looks like it'll be 3rd down and about 2. Line of scrimmage, the 37. Gain of 8. And there's Whitehall jumping across the line. If we didn't draw him across, if it's offsides, it's going to be a 1st down, and it is offsides on Whitehall, and that is a Rackley Furniture 1st down.
And they just, all 3 of those front linemen moved at the same time, so the snap count from Maddox got him.
That moves it up to Whitehall 32-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Devil Dogs. Robinson now to the left of the quarterback, and very quick green pass going to be caught by Cox down the far side, and he runs inside the 20 and to the 16-yard line. That's another Rackley Furniture 1st down.
And that was almost hit the line, that screen pass. Just missed by Whitehall, but up the sideline goes Cox for that first. The horn's back.
Yeah, Braylon Criswell is in now for Keaton Robinson. And Criswell gets the call. They're all over him. He will squirt his way for a couple of yards to around the 15. So, it will be a couple yards. 2nd and 8 for the Devil Dogs. H back in there. A little pump pass to Sandy coming around, and he's going to have the ball knocked out around the 5-yard line, or the 7. Just shy of the first down, it looks like. Ball went out of bounds, so it will be 3rd and short here. 3rd and about a yard to go. Trips to the left will be Criswell, and he's in trouble in the backfield as he got the handoff, and they were all over him again back at the 13-yard line.
Yeah, big loss.
Loss of about 6, and they'll be 4th down. 4th down and 7.
This might be out of Aaron's range, Aaron Eccles's range.
Yeah, we are keeping offense on the field. Try to pick up the first down here. Barry is looking to throw into the end zone. He's got a receiver caught. Touchdown, Devil Dogs.
Jamarcus Sandage, I believe, running the slant route and made a great catch.
So on 4th down, Devil Dogs get more than the first down. They get 6 on the board. And an early 13-0 lead now.
That's his 4th touchdown reception of the year.
Nicholas for the extra point, and it is on the way and good. 7:21 left to play opening quarter. Morrilton 14, Whitehall nothing. Devil Dogs kick off after this on the EAB Sports Network.
You've been waiting all year for it, and it's finally here. Deer season. Archery season opens September 27th. Muzzleloader season starts October 18th, and modern gun season opens in November. That means it's time for the Ag-Rye Co-op Supplies Customer Appreciation Day. November 7th, the day before modern gun season opens. They'll have hourly giveaways, hot dogs, and drinks, and draw for a muddy blind. Drop by and see how you can win, and see their selection of attractants, hunting clothes, and more.
On to the farm, we're the guys. Trust Ag-Rye, Co-op Supply.
1111 East Broadway in Morrilton.
Devil Dogs up 14-0 now. 7:21 left opening quarter. And Devil Dogs kicking off. Now Whitehall's moved Wallace back to the left side and Bitely to the right. We've kicked it to that left side both times. And it'll be a squib kick, and going to be fielded by Wesley Center of Whitehall. So if that was an onside attempt, it went a little too hard if it was.
A little too on.
Yep,
not enough side.
Yeah, right into the arms of Wesley Center, number 21 for Whitehall. So they will start at their 48-yard line. And Kel McIntyre's waiting for the rest of his team to break the huddle and come onto the field. They do make their way out there now. Again, Bulldogs going from right to left in this first quarter. Working towards the north end zone. They will move Wallace now into the backfield. They'll fake it to him, and the pass is going to be incomplete. Yeah. Rasheed Criswell all over the intended receiver, and flags come out.
Yeah, that's a penalty.
Definitely kept Blankenship from being able to get to the football there, and so that will give Whitehall 15 yards and a first down, or
down to 37
to the Morrilton 37. Ripped to the right. One receiver down here on the near side. They'll hand it to Wallace up the middle to the 34. He gets about 3 yards. That's it.
Yeah, Landon Boyer came up and made that hit, brought him down just inside the 35.
Second down and 7. And Again, it's three receivers to the right. Golden looking deep down the middle. He's got a receiver wide open. Caught at the 10 into the end zone. Touchdown. Aiden Bitely on the receiving end. And he was all alone.
Yeah, there was a breakdown in the coverage there for the Devil Dogs. No one followed him, and he went to the end zone.
So Whitehall is on the board at the 6:39 mark of the first quarter. And their kicker, number 15.
I think he's a returner. That name's
Zane Davis.
Yeah.
And snap and over there, but the kick is blocked. Caden Turner came around the edge, got that one. So Devil Dogs another block kick. That has been something Devil Dogs have been outstanding at in the early going this season.
There was trouble with the hold, and Caden Turner right there to knock it down.
And with 6:39 to go, first quarter still 14-6. Devil Dogs with the lead. Back after a 30-second timeout on the EAB Sports Network.
Imagine a bed with adjustable head and foot settings, zero gravity mode, TV mode, anti-snore mode. It's the Nectar bed. You can try one out today at Rackley Furniture in Morrilton. Over 5.5 million sleepers are getting their best sleep for less money with Nectar. It's America's most comfortable mattress, America's most awarded mattress, with pressure-relieving memory foam and a cooling cover, a 365-night trial, and a forever warranty. Try a Nectar mattress today at Rackley Furniture, the Marketplace Shopping Center down from Harps on Harding Street in Morrilton.
Whitehall set to kick off. 6:39 left, first quarter, 14-6. Devil Dogs with the lead.
Wow. If you're Whitehall, do you kick the ball to the guy averaging 41.8 yards per kickoff return?
Marcus has taken two to the house already, one in each game. He will kind of come up a little bit to around the 20-yard line, thinking they might do a little short. They're going to do a little onside kick that doesn't bounce, goes straight up in the air, and going to be a fair catch by Dominic McCoy at the 46-yard line of Morrilton. So Devil Dogs will have good starting field position. And they were not going to let Jamarcus get that one.
They were not going to let him return the ball for an average of 41.6 yards. I guess we're going to trade onside kicks the old-fashioned way.
Like a PA game here tonight. And on first down, a swing pass can be caught by Sandig in the backfield. He's going to get to midfield, and they're going to sling him out there. Dylan Mitchell is able to stop his progress. It'll be about a 4-yard gain right at the 50-yard line. We're going to give him the 49, a Whitehall gain of 5.
I'm going to say that was a run play. That looked like it was a lateral behind Maddox, so we'll give Jamarcus 3 yards rushing there.
We'll give him 5 since he gained 5.
Oh, yeah, 5. Yeah, I'm sorry.
The Whitehall 49, yeah. And Barry looking to throw, going deep. He's got a receiver there down inside the 20. It is caught and into the end zone for the Devil Dog touchdown, Dante Cox.
All right, just drop it in the basket to Dante and let him run up the sideline for the score. And that's going to be Dante's first touchdown reception of the season.
Yeah, good to see him doing what we're used to seeing him do the last couple of years. So a little bit of a slow start first couple games, but he is having himself a good one already here tonight as the extra point attempt is up and good. And with 6:18 left to go in the first quarter, 21-6. Devil Dogs with the lead. Morrilton kicks off after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Love the outdoors? So do we! Plan a trip soon for an outdoor adventure in the Arkansas Delta Byways region. From hiking to biking to water adventures, we've got them all. Bike, jog, or stroll across a big river crossing, the longest public pedestrian bridge across the Mississippi River. Do some fishing or kayaking on Lake Chico, the largest oxbow lake in North America. Head to Craighead Forest Park in Jonesboro for some disc golf, biking, or fishing. To learn more, visit deltabyways.com.
6 minutes, 18 seconds left to play. The opening quarter, 21-6. UCA coach Nathan Brown is here. He likes what he sees, I think, from Maddox tonight.
Still the second best high school quarterback, not from Morrilton, that I've seen in my broadcast.
Nathan Brown?
Yes, behind Tyler Wilson.
As the kick is going to be more of a line drive, taken about the 14-yard line by Bitely. Bitely goes to get outside, but Rasheed Criswell is not going to let him get there, and he'll get him down at the 30-yard line. So it'll be Whitehall starting at their own 30. The Maddox committed to UCA, and they Austin Myers from Bologna, I think would have been their starter this year. He's been hurt. So if you remember Austin from a few years ago.
I remember him. Nathan was better than him.
Yep, Nathan was a good one for sure.
He followed Landon Leach at Russellville. I think he played in 2002, 3.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, and man, he lit us up that first game of the year when he played us.
So 6 minutes, 11 seconds left still. Opening quarter, 21-6. Devil Dogs with the lead. Whitehall going empty here as Golden looks to throw. Golden steps up, now throws it complete to the 35, and McIntyre is going to work his way for a first down to around the 42-yard line.
Wembley there to make the tackle for the Devil Dogs.
42, and Golden got rid of that one just in time. He was running forward and almost got to and across the line of scrimmage, but
I feel like he could have caught or could have picked up more yardage if he had tucked it and ran with it. But I mean, he still got a first down.
They got a first down, so I think they'll in 12 yards. They'll take that. And Wallace in the backfield now beside him, and he gets the call, and he has got nowhere to go, but he's keeping those feet moving, and Devil Dogs will get him down at the line of scrimmage. Alec Jones, one of the Devil Dogs in there, and
that was Dixon again there. Coming in, making that tackle. He hit him at the line, and the Devil Dogs came and helped force him down. Ameren doing a good job this year.
So second down and 10, no gain on that carry. Line of scrimmage, Whitehall 42-yard line. They'll move some guys around, and we'll have Tyler Blankenship on an island down here on the near side. Golden looks to throw, and now we'll have to throw it away over towards the sidelines as Devil Dogs finally got to him. Caden Turner is giving chase again. The Golden had a little bit of time there initially and good coverage downfield.
Yeah, we talked about how much he's improved, but man, Morrilton's defense is doing a job on him so far. 3 of 9. He's had the one long pass, 34 yards for the touchdown. And one other, I guess, looks like 75 yards on those 3 completions. So outside the long touchdown, when he can make it, But our pressure doing a good job.
So third down and 10, Whitehall faces with an empty backfield here. Golden throws towards the sidelines. He's got his receiver, but he's hit immediately, and Smallwood stopped him before he could get anything after the catch and stops him about 3 yards shy of the first down. Good tackle by Smallwood.
Yeah, great tackle by Jeremiah. He came up and made that hit and kept him off the first down yardage.
Blankenship's been their go-to guy tonight. Number 3 for Whitehall, and they have the offense on the field, 4th and 3 at their own 49. Again, Golden is their punter, but
Jamarcus came in for Jeremiah here.
And they are going to go for it here as Golden's going to have to run for his life, and will throw this one up down the field, incomplete. Devil Dogs again forcing Golden out of the pocket, and he had to throw on the run. Couldn't hit his receiver. Devil Dogs take over on downs.
Yeah, so that'll be a broken up pass there for Kamarius. 4:04 in the first quarter.
Devil Dogs take over in Whitehall territory at the 49-yard line, already leading 21-6. It'll be Robinson back in as the running back to the right of quarterback Maddox Berry. Robinson hesitates and now hits the hole and is going to pick up a Rackley Furniture first down. Good patience. He's going to pick up 13 up to the 36-yard line.
That was crazy. A 42 was it made the tackle, and that's another number that they didn't give us. But, I was laughing at Maddox's fakes on Sunday when I was watching the replay, and that one actually got them all.
A good carry by Keaton Robinson there for 13, and Barry now is going to have to run for it, and he's going to pick up some positive yards. Flag thrown as they tackle him. I wonder if, do they get a face mask there maybe?
It might be a horse collar.
Okay, well that'll work just as well for us.
Because he had Maddox by the back of the jersey.
Yeah, he got twisted around, and he gained about 4 or 5 on the carry itself, and we're going to get some yards added to it looks like. And they do call horse collar on the tackle, so 15 extra yards there will move it all the way up to the 17-yard line. And Devil Dogs have it first down and 10 in the red zone. One thing Nam talked about, we haven't had a lot of red zone opportunities in the first couple of games because of our long touchdowns, and had a couple of chances at it here already tonight. Though we might move out of the red zone here as a flag comes out, so it'll false start will cost us 5 yards, and we'll be back to the 22.
That gum commentator's curse.
Yep, not bad. So first and 15 now at the 22-yard line. 3:41 to go. First quarter. Devil Dogs up 21-6. Looking good tonight. Here in their home field for the first time this season.
I'm going to have to go back and watch that, but it looked like they measured that personal foul 16 yards.
Okay, well, we'll take it.
Yeah.
And on first down and 15, fake it to Robinson and catch on the near side and down to the 10-yard line is going to be Asher Hogan. He made a nice move around the defender right when he caught it.
Pickup of 11 there for Maddox.
It'll be second down and about 4.
Second down and 5 for the Devil Dogs.
There's a handoff here to Criswell. Braden Criswell is in now, and he gets only a couple yards. He's inside the 10, right at the 9, and that'll set up third down and 2.
And the holes have been a little bit harder to find tonight.
And Barry rolling to his left. He's got a receiver wide open, caught at the 5 and walking into the end zone for the Devil Dog touchdown.
Just an out route, and all alone out there on the flats. Jamarcus gets another score.
So his second tonight. And he's turning into Andrew Roden, isn't he?
He is.
Only catching touchdowns. But Maddox has thrown for 3 now in the first quarter. And with 2:28 left still in the first, Devil Dogs going for their 28th point of the ball game as Aaron's extra point is up, and it is good. 2:28 left, opening quarter, 28-6. Devil Dogs with the lead. Back for the Morrilton kickoff after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Just what does free opinions mean, and don't they usually wind up costing you a bunch of money anyway? Hi, I'm Randy Brentz, and at Brentz & Sons Heat and Air, we're not in the business of giving opinions. We offer professional sales, service, and installation, 100% financing, jobs done right the first time, and the best warranties available. Call or come by and see me at Brentz & Sons Heat and Air, 807 North St. Joseph, 354-4642, because we know what everybody says about opinions anyway.
Good first quarter for the Devil Dogs. Still 2:28 left. 28-6.
Surely no one thinks that about my opinions, Eric.
Oh. I don't know.
I do.
Some people do think that, I'm afraid, Jim.
I don't blame them one bit.
Waddle runs down late here for the kickoff.
Yeah, he's the guy that caught that onside kick last time.
And will be traditional deep kick and drops right before Wallace gets there, and now he's going to be buried as he only got back to the 20-yard line. So a couple times Wallace has had trouble just fielding the kick. And So they're going to be backed up a little bit. Skylar Loonan
Another tackle.
in there again.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on there. It's like the ball's going a little short, and he's trying to catch it off the bounce instead of running up and make the catch.
Yeah, he gets a little caught in between a little bit, and they'll give him the 21-yard line is where they're going to start. And once that football bounces, it's hard to corral it at that point.
Well, yeah, you remember how the Heidenreichs caught every punt.
Yeah.
And it drove me absolutely bonkers.
It was an form of art for them. So they could do it. But for most people, it's not easy, as a flag is thrown before Whitehall snaps the football on first down. And it's going to be another false start. The third they've had as far as false starts go.
I think so, yeah, and that's going to be their fourth team penalty.
Fourth total penalty. They had two, of course, on the opening drive, and have one here, 1st and 15. Now they're at the 16-yard line. And trips to the right. One receiver on the near side here as Golden looks this way, and he overthrows his receiver and is incomplete. Trying to get Kel McIntyre. And in coverage at Braden Miller, I think, corner in coverage there.
Yeah, that just looked weird the entire way. I didn't see contact like he was, or at least enough to warrant a penalty flag like he was acting like.
Yeah, McIntyre was looking for it, but
yeah, he's tiptoeing around in there too.
It'll be 2nd down and 15.
I'm not sure he would have liked it if he caught the ball too.
Nope, he would have paid the price.
Dominic was right there.
And another pre-snap penalty, false start on Whitehall.
Yeah, when your offensive lineman's doing surrender cobra in the first quarter, it's not good.
And Coach Patton not liking what he sees from his offense. He calls a timeout here. It'll be 2nd and 20 for the Bulldogs from their 11-yard line when we come back. 2:19 left, first quarter. Devil Dogs up 28-6. We're back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
How to Talk Arkansas. You see, our state has words and phrases that you won't find anywhere else, such as something incredible, unforgettable, stupendous, or delectable. The Arkansas phrase is Petit Jean meat. Anyone who's ever enjoyed the bacon, the summer sausage, the hot dogs, or anything bearing the Petit Jean label is familiar with those three words, Petit Jean meat, which is also Arkansas for you'll taste the difference.
2 minutes, 19 seconds left. First quarter, 28-6. Devil Dogs leading Whitehall.
This 36-minute first quarter.
It's lasted a while. We still have more than 2 minutes of game time left to go on it. And again, Coach Patton is frustrated, I think, with their alignment penalties they've had early on in this one, and general lack of execution on the offensive end.
Braden Miller, a sophomore, is in at corner here for the Devil Dogs.
And Golden looks to throw this one. It's going to be short hop and incomplete, intended for the receiver coming back to try to get it, Dravion Mixon. And he couldn't come back to get it. It'll be 3rd down and 20.
You know, I talked up Wyatt and how much he's improved, but gosh, he's made some awful misses here in this first quarter. That one way too low on a tunnel screen that looked like it might have done some good for the Bulldogs.
Well, remember when we played Greenbrier in a couple weeks to talk up Enoch Hassan in the pregame?
True.
3rd down and 20 from the 11-yard line. Golden is going to have to run for it. He's got a long ways to go. He gets past the original line of scrimmage. He picked up a good chunk of yards. As the play broke down, he scrambled out to the 26, but it'll be 4th down and 5.
Forced out of bounds by McCoy.
So he picked up 16 on the carry, but it's 4th down and 5, and you would think a punt coming here from the Bulldogs. Marcus Sandig will go back around the 45-yard line.
Back deep for the Devil Dogs, number 15, Jamarcus Sandage.
Golden in punt formation. As a snap, good. Booming kick is going to be taken by Jamarcus around the 41-yard line. Makes a guy miss and breaks another tackle. He's at midfield, and he's going to get it into Whitehall territory to around the 48-yard line. The Devil Dogs again starting in Whitehall territory.
I think he took is that Kel McIntyre and totally juked him out of his belt there.
Marcus gets about 11 on the return. Devil Dogs at the Whitehall 48-yard line. A minute 54 left first quarter. Maddox Jones in as he sets up as the H-back. The handoff goes to Braylon Criswell, and not much there. He has not had much space in this one. Whitehall's done a good job stopping the run as he gets just 2 yards there. It'll be second down and 8.
Trying to figure out the name that Aaron just said for number 44, but I don't know.
And there's a quick pass on the flat. It's going to be caught by Cox, and Cox turns it upfield, picks up a Racky Furniture first down.
Good to play there by Dante, taking that catch up the sideline, or that side, and getting that first down for the Devil Dogs.
To the 36-yard line. They move the chains, and Devil Dogs working with tempo here. Barry drops back, throws it down the middle of the field, overshoots Sandage at around the 10-yard line. And it will be second down and 10.
That's Maddox's first incompletion of the night.
Wow.
8 of 9, 124 yards and 3 scores.
It'll be second down and 10. Line of scrimmage at the Whitehall 36-yard line. And Barry awaiting the snap. Pass on the near side. Going to be caught by Sandage, and he's not going to be able to shake free. Number 44 is in there again, and we need to find out his name. He's in on a lot of tackles.
Yeah, it's too bad we don't have it. Aaron said it, but I don't see that name on the roster.
Well, it's not Columbus Turntine, who is on their roster, which is one of our favorite names, but he wears 64.
Oh, man.
On third down and 9, Barry's in trouble in the backfield, trying to escape. He's going to scramble. He may pick up the first down on the run. He does, I believe. He gets right to the 25-yard line. Good scramble there by Barry. It is just enough for Racky Furniture first down.
Yeah, showing off those wheels for Maddox.
So with 30 seconds to go in the first quarter, first and 10, Devil Dogs, the 26-yard line. And Barry has it, gives it to Criswell, tries to come outside with it, and he's going to be hit and dropped at the 25, so it'll be just a 1-yard gain. Gorman. Jaden Gorman, is that what they're saying?
He was 23 on our roster, yes.
Okay. So second down and 9. Pass to the near sideline, caught by Asher Hogan. And he is forced out of bounds right away at around the 17-yard lines. 2 seconds on the clock still, so we'll have one more play in the first quarter. And it'll be third down and about a yard to go. At the 17-yard line. Final play of the first quarter coming right here. It is a handoff to Robinson. Robinson's got a hole up the middle. All alone. Touchdown, Devil Dogs.
The seas parted.
Big time hole there. I think Ethan Scott's in there at right guard now, and he and Jackson Haynes, the center, and Robinson untouched up the middle.
Yeah, just a draw play, and boy, nobody there for the Bulldogs.
So that's the final play of the first quarter. Devil Dogs 5 first quarter touchdowns tonight. And we'll have the extra point, of course, before the quarter break. And it is on the way, and it is good. And at the end of the first quarter, Devil Dogs 35, Whitehall 6. Morrilton kicks off when we start the second quarter after this 1-minute timeout here on the EAB Sports Network.
Ross Roofing Company is celebrating 60 years of service to Conway County. Frank Ross on the Ross Roofing Difference.
For 30 years, I've told people what I do. Let me tell you what I don't do. I don't send anyone to your house. I don't cold call. I don't put cards on doors. When you call Ross Roofing, you get Frank Ross. I come to your house. I want to meet you. One of my favorite parts of this business is meeting everyone. And I don't take deposits. You're not going to pay for something you don't have yet. You pay us when you tell us you're happy.
Ross Roofing Company celebrating 60 years of service to Conway County. 501-354-5280 or 501-208-1622.
Your financial situation is unique to you. That's why you deserve a bank that helps you get what you want. Hi, I'm J.B. Mouse, Vice President with Petit Jean State Bank. Need to borrow money? Instead of red tape and a one-size-fits-all lending decision model, you'll work with a decision maker who will be there every step of the way. Let us partner with you and help you achieve your goals. When you come to Petit Jean State Bank for a loan, you'll feel welcome, comfortable, and appreciated.
Welcome home to hometown banking, Petit Jean State Bank.
Right in town and always in touch.
Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Back to start the second quarter. Eric Keller along with Jim Bowles inside the Haynes Home Center broadcast booth. Devil Dogs dominate on the scoreboard in the first quarter. Do they dominate on the stat sheet as well, Jim?
Oh, yeah, they have it. Well, I mean, 181 yards of offense to 91 for Whitehall. Yeah. But
we had good field position.
We had good field position all game.
But the kickoff here to start the second quarter. There's going to be a fair catch by McIntyre back around the 23-yard line. Whitehall will start there again. Second quarter, they'll go left to right now. In your mind's eye.
Yes.
I like Garrett and Lakeside. They got Robinson tonight. That's a big-time matchup.
Yeah, it is. And let's see if there's any scores that have been updated.
And then, of course, Parkview's playing Bryant. Number 1 in 5A versus number 1 overall. So.
Yeah, well, Bryant's winning 21-0 in the first quarter over Parkview.
Yeah, they are a whole different animal.
Yes. Greenbrier's leading Van Buren 19-3. Cersei's leading Harrison 12-7.
And Devil Dogs here 35-6 over Whitehall. First play of the second quarter is a handoff to Bitely. Bitely made a nice cutback move and going to pick up about 5. So it'll be second down and 5.
They made a good cut there, but Landon Boyer got enough of him to help bring him down at the 27.
Yeah, really just a gain of 4. So second and 6 of the 27-yard line. And Golden has nobody on this right side here. They will hand it off, and Devil Dog's going to get him here in the backfield. They met him right away. And that's DeLaShawn Jarrett in there.
Yeah, he came in and blew it up. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's exactly the guy that brought him down. It looked like Caden Turner was in there too. But whew, what a play by the nose tackle.
And it's going to be a loss of 2 at the 25-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the Bulldogs. And Golden looking to throw down the middle of the field. This one is going to be intercepted by Smallwood at midfield, and this time he loses his footing, so he can't take this one to the house. But he's got his second interception tonight, 3rd in the last 2 games, and Devil Dogs take over again in Whitehall territory.
Yeah, right at the 50-yard line, and come on, Jeremiah, you can't return that one for a touchdown? Man.
Yeah, come on. So he got just the contact right when he caught it, just enough to kind of make him lose his balance.
Motley was headed down the seam, and pass was a little inaccurate, and Jeremiah able to make that play.
So Devil Dog offense on the field again. 10:41 to go second quarter at the Whitehall 47-yard line, and handoff Robinson just a yard on the play as they get him down at the 46. Second down and 9. And Barry looking to throw towards the sidelines on the far side. It is caught for a Rackley Furniture first down. It's Jamarcus Sandig.
That was a rifle shot there by Maddox, going across the field and a strike to Jamarcus on the out route.
At the 34-yard line, Devil Dogs have first down and 10. 2 receivers to each side. Pass in the flat, caught on that far side, and moving up for about 6 or 7 yards was Sandig again. Inside the 30 to mark it at the 27. Second down and 3. Empty set here now. As Barry has 3 receivers to the near side. Looks this way. Throws deep, and Jamarcus can't quite get there in the back of the end zone. And Marcus couldn't quite run underneath that one.
Maddox really focused this offseason on getting stronger, and you can see it on these passes where he overthrows and he's still trying to get used to it with strength. You know, he put on another 20 pounds, I think, of muscle, and still getting used to that.
A little too strong now. There's some movement at the line of scrimmage, and
that's a foul right there.
They pushed down one of the offensive linemen, but it is offsides on Whitehall.
Aiden Broom. I think I would have gotten up and pointed at the guy if that happened to me. I was a little unkind on the football field at times.
So a free 5 yards gives the Devil Dogs a Rackley Furniture first down at the 22-yard line. And Barry, quick pass up the middle on the slant, incomplete, off the hands of Dante Cox.
And again, it was a little high, kind of what I was talking about a while ago. It was high and behind Dante, and that's not a drop. It was a inaccurate pass. Probably could have made the catch, but man, it's difficult reaching across your body by running the other way.
And it will be second and 10, exactly 10 minutes to go in the first half. As Jones comes in motion, sets up as an H-back on the left side, handoff to Criswell. He comes off that left side and gets up close to the 15-yard line. He'll pick up about 6. And it'll be maybe just 5 yards at the 17. It'll be third down and 5. As Barry awaits the snap, Sandage goes in motion. And he and Jones now will set up on that right side along where Dante Cox is. Asher Hogan, the lone receiver, on the near side of the field. On the scrimmage at the Whitehall 17-yard line. And quick pass in the flats. Caught and turning up the field and getting near the end zone down at the 1-yard line. I believe is Sandig. Not quite in the end zone, but it'll be first to go at the 1.
He sure did fight for it. Reached out. Yeah, they're going to mark it at the 1.
First down, goal to go, 1-yard line. Criswell's running back just to the left of Barry, and it will be Braylon Criswell into the end zone for the Devil Dog touchdown.
A good hold there on the right side of that line. That's Hayden Johnson. He's over there at the right tackle position. And faked the pop pass, and into the end zone goes Criswell.
So Rockets' first touchdown of the night. And 8:57 left in the second quarter. The 6th extra point attempt of the game for Aaron Ekelaz is a low one, hits the crossbar and goes over. Just crawls over, and it is 42-6. 8:57 left in the opening quarter. Devil Dogs kick off after this. It is Morrilton Devil Dog football on the EAB Sports Network.
Every player on the football team has an important job so the team can reach its goal and success. Join our team at Lexicon right now, and we'll help you reach your goals and success. Lexicon offers free on-the-job training through our own Lexicon University. We also offer competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, an on-site health clinic, annual bonus program, and more. Check out lexicon-inc.com/football and help us build America one project at a time.
8 minutes, 57 seconds left to go in the first half. 42-6. Devil Dogs are looking sharp tonight.
Rolling
For sure. And Zinkalaws will kick this one off. A line drive will be caught by Bitely at about the 16-yard line, and he is going to make it just to the 30. And tackled there, Maddox Jones, I think, on the special teams tackle.
Ready.
And Lance Ross. And they'll give him the 31-yard line. That's where Whitehall will start this possession.
Lance Ross, that's another name we've heard more and more the past 2 weeks.
And Whitehall offense onto the field. First and 10 at their own 31-yard line. And they'll have their back Wallace standing to the right of quarterback Golden. Wallace gets the call and tripped up at the line of scrimmage. He'll fall forward for 1 yard. I think it might have been Ross on the tackle there. And actually, they only give him the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Good play there by the Devil Dogs.
So 2nd and 10.
Yeah, there is a team. 9 carries, 11 yards.
Wow.
And their longest run is 15 by the quarterback.
And quarterback looking to throw here. A little pressure comes. He escapes. Now has a receiver across the 40. Nice jumping one-handed grab by Aiden Bitely. And they're going to pick up the first down. The 43-yard line. That's a nice catch by Bitely.
Yeah, it was a good let's kind of toss it up. Bitely went under and got it. Chris will help bring him down along with Ethan Lawrence.
And it seems like the first down they've had in a while.
It does seem like it. Let's see. 3 plays, 2 yards. 3 plays, 5 yards. I think that first quarter drive that started in the 6:18 was the last time.
And they have a first down here, and overthrowing Blankenship there was Golden, so it'll be 2nd down and 10 now.
I think Coach Patton's going to take back bragging on on Wyatt Golden so much this week, and Wyatt's got some work to do, it looks like.
And he has looked good the first couple of games. He threw for over 300 yards last week. So
yeah, I mean, that's why this is so surprising. It's like 4 or 5 touchdowns, or 2 touchdowns, I guess.
And he looks to throw here and throws another interception. And it's going to be Smallwood again. He breaks the tackle. He's got Golden to beat, and he's going to force him out of bounds as Jeremiah Smallwood is going to find his name in the record books, I think. That's 3 tonight.
I don't know any other Devil Dog that's caught 3. I'll go back and look at it. That one caught at about the 45 of Morrilton. And
have a night.
Yeah.
Have a night. 3 picks tonight, Jeremiah Smallwood. 4 already this season. And Devil Dogs will start at the Whitehall 26-yard line. 4 receivers stacked on the near side. They set up a screen for Sandage. Sandage has the blockers. He's to the 10. He's into the end zone for the Devil Dog touchdown.
That's patience.
He just waited. Those receivers blocked for him. I think Asher Hogan, Maddox Jones were there. And Sandage waited for him. They shielded off the defenders, and Jamarcus has another touchdown. And this is a dominating performance by the Devil Dogs. And Nicholas will another extra point. A little bit of a high snap, but the kick has plenty on it, and it is right down the middle with 7:28 to go, second quarter. It is 49-6. The Devil Dogs in control, kicking off when we come back on the EAB Sports Network.
In-Speech Therapy has been serving the Morrilton community for almost 25 years. We are thankful for the opportunity to serve the students of the South Conway County School District and surrounding areas in Central Arkansas. Our clinic is located right here in Morrilton at 1510 East Harding Street, where we offer speech therapy for children and adults, along with reading, spelling, and tutoring support. To find out more, call 501-289-1419 or check us out on Facebook. You can also visit our website, InSpeechTherapy.com. That's the letter N, SpeechTherapy.com. We are proud to support Devil Dog Athletics.
7 minutes, 28 seconds left still in the second quarter. Devil Dogs have 49 points on the board. Jim?
Yeah, I've been broadcasting 22 years, keeping stats for 22 years. I've gotten with RG and countless other people. I have 12 guys that have caught 2 interceptions in one game, at least since 1995. This is the first three I can remember.
First 3 interception games. And Squibb kicked me. Dropped by Wallace. He'll pick it up around the 20-yard line as he has trouble again fielding a kickoff, and he will get just to the 30. And Whitehall will start this drive right there. Kingford Thomas, I think, in on that tackle.
Yeah, they're going to mark it at the 31.
So that's where the Bulldogs will start.
Yeah, he is the first Devil Dog I have with 3 interceptions. I mean, I go back, for this record, I go back all the way to 1990. Anthony Toney intercepted 2 against Searcy in 1990. Chet Strawn picked off 2 in a game in 1995. Eric Parks against Arkadelphia in 97. I've got a lot of 2s. I don't have any 3s.
And before 95, there wasn't a whole lot of passing, so there probably weren't many opportunities for 3 interception games back then. So on first down, Golden's going to throw a swing pass to Bitely, trying to make a couple defenders miss. Kamarius Criswell is going to sling him down, though, at the 37-yard line. They'll pick up 6.
Landon Boyer gave him a shot, too.
And it'll be second down and 4. And Bitely a little banged up, I think.
Yeah.
He's going to have to come out.
If he's bleeding or something.
I don't know if the official maybe make him come out and do concussion protocol. He kind of pointed to his head, I think. Bitely was coming out.
Nobody looking at him.
No, they just let him stand over there. But it is second down, and handoff up the middle goes nowhere.
I think that was DeLaShawn again. That was Coggins?
So
there he is. Yeah, it was DeLaShawn Jarrett.
And he is filled in admirably at nose guard for Kai Urey, who's lost for the season. But Jarrett, just a sophomore, he's played great in these first 3 ball games. And stops him for no gain right there. It'll be third down and 4. Midway through the second quarter, fake handoff, pass up the middle is going to be caught, and Blankenship will hold on with Devil Dogs all over him, trying to yank it away, but he's going to secure it for a first down to the 45.
And Boyer was there, and a couple other dogs on that one.
First down for Whitehall. Yes. Our corner here is going to have to back up a little bit.
He was a little
Kamarius,
just a bit offside.
So he is in position now, and the snap. Some time to throw this time down the middle of the field, and incomplete. And they were trying to hit number 2, Dylan Mitchell, and McCoy's coming in. And
McCoy was trying to hit number 2.
He wanted to put a shot on him. Luckily, he held up just enough when he saw the pass was incomplete, but had he caught it, that would have been a big-time hit coming from McCoy. And luckily, he held up and did not get a flag thrown there.
Yeah, that looked like one of those, Freddie Burton was here, and he hit somebody across the middle, and it was a totally legal shot by all indications, but it was such a fierce hit that they flagged him for it.
Second down and 10 after that incompletion. Ball's at the Whitehall 45-yard line, and handoff to Wallace, and he will get a couple yards, 3 maybe, up to the 48.
Zacchaeus Delph made the tackle for the Devil Dogs.
And they actually got up to the 49, so again a 4 to be third down and 6. They're at their own 49, need to get to the Morrilton 45. Under 5 minutes to go, third quarter, Devil Dogs all over Whitehall tonight, 49-6. And
I think we called timeout.
Yeah, Coach McNabb is not happy. Guys, I guess, weren't where they're supposed to be, evidently, and he's letting them hear about it. So Devil Dogs take a timeout, 4:46 left, second quarter. It's 49-6, Morrilton over Whitehall. We're back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Hi folks, Jeff at Hagen's Dodge here. Looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle? Shop Hagen's Dodge in Morrilton. We have several top quality cars, trucks, minivans, and commercial vehicles in stock. Local one-owner trade-ins to program cars. Certified and with remaining factory warranty. Top dollar for your trade-in and discount prices at the River Valley's Transportation Headquarters. Hagen's Dodge, exit 108 and I-40 in Morrilton, or visit us online at hagensdodge.com.
4:46 left, second quarter. That'll be third and 6 for Whitehall at their own 49-yard line. When you come back from the timeout, each team has called one timeout now. And Bulldogs break the huddle. They'll come set up their third down play. And since Whitehall's fallen behind, their body language has not been real good, has it, Tim?
No, it hasn't at all. They're 1 of 6 on third down, and I know Coach Patton. We can hear the coaches for them next door. They're obviously frustrated. I know Coach Patton's frustrated.
And they've got a third down here, looking for something positive in this first half. And Bitely's going to have that one broken up. He had it in his hands for a moment, but Smallwood reached in, got a hand on it, and knocked it away. It's fourth down.
Yeah, not only is he going to intercept 3 passes, now he's got a pass breakup.
He will come out on fourth down, and Whitehall may as well go for it at this point. They are at their own 49-yard line. 4th and 6. Pressure comes. Golden has to throw it away, and the Devil Dogs will take over. They do throw the flag for intentional grounding, and Devil Dogs will.
I think I'd just decline it.
Yep. Well, doesn't that bring loss of down, though, anyway? So couldn't we get it where the penalty flag is?
Yeah, but do we really need it?
For sportsmanship reasons, you would decline it?
I'm up by 43 in the second quarter. I think I'm declining this.
Yep, that's okay. We
are. I mean, if Cody takes it,
Yep. And we do decline it, so Devil Dogs do take over on downs. Devil Dogs were all over him. Golden there that time. And he had no chance. He just threw the ball blindly. And Devil Dogs have it at the Whitehall 49-yard line. We'll see Barry and some of the starters finish the half, I would imagine, and then we'll have running clock the whole second half, and we'll see some reserves come in after that. 3 receivers to the right side. Jones now moves, sets up as an H-back. Handoff to Criswell. Trying to stretch it outside. Breaks a couple of tackles, but loses the football. And it is on the turf, and Whitehall is going to come up with it. So
they're still fighting, too. But
as Rocket was making moves around the defenders, he avoided them, but one of them poked it away, and Ivan Moore comes up with a recovery. And they will have it at their own 48-yard line now. With 4:25 to go in the second quarter. 49-6 the score. And again, at halftime, we'll go over the stats, scoring summary, look at some other scores of interest. Mike Golden will come out as Whitehall Offense back on the field. And Golden, short pass, and going down to catch it is Blankenship. Takes it off the turf and gains just 2 yards. Ball's right in the middle of the field. I mean, the center of the logo, right at the 50-yard line. And it'll be 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, that pass, too, just low. Man, it's just been a struggle for these Bulldogs tonight.
And they will hand it off here to Wallace, and Wallace gets a couple yards. That's about it. Nice.
That was Lunan and number 75 for the Devil Dogs. That's Bo Aiken, sophomore, making that tackle. So already a little bit of depth coming in for the Dogs.
And it'll be 3rd down and 6. Whitehall is going to call a timeout here. 3 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in the first half. It's all Morrilton tonight. Devil Dogs up 49-6, and we're back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
The viruses that cause COVID, RSV, pertussis, shingles, pneumonia, and the flu are out there right now. Healthcare Pharmacy in Morrilton has the vaccines to protect you. We know that nobody really likes getting shots, but the fleeting discomfort of a vaccine sure beats getting a dangerous virus. We offer both the regular and high-dose flu shots. If you have a hard time walking or getting into the pharmacy, we'll be happy to come out to your vehicle to give you your shots. And if your business has 10 or more employees who want to get a flu shot, we can set up a clinic in your business so you can keep your employees healthy. Give us a call at 501-354-1460 or come by Healthcare Pharmacy, number 10 Hospital Drive in Morrilton.
After timeout, 3 minutes, 17 seconds left in the second quarter. Devil Dogs up big, 3rd down and 6 for Whitehall at the Morrilton 48-yard line. Golden has some protection this time and overthrows his intended receiver McIntyre. And that'll bring up another 4th down.
Way over his head. We've got our starting inside backers and our starting safeties still in. At this point, I like seeing our defensive line depth. It's good that we're developing that. We've seen Lawrence in a little bit at linebacker tonight. We've seen a little bit of Kendrick Thomas coming in, and our outside backers getting a lot of experience tonight.
Yep, Lunan's in there right now on 4th down. Golden's going to throw this one low, incomplete. Blankenship couldn't come up with that one. He's going to be shy of the 1st down anyway, and another pass just a little off the mark there. And the Devil Dogs will take over at the 3:06 mark. And taking over at their own 48-yard line. Robinson standing to the left of Barry. Keaton gets the call, and Keaton hit at midfield and is going to be stopped around the 48. It'll be gain of 4. Be 2nd down and 6.
That's a good run there by Keaton, keeping his feet moving and getting those 4 yards, which is, at this point, we're just eating clock trying to get to halftime. I would imagine 2:40 left, the clock's rolling.
Yeah, we don't see Devil Dogs take this much time between plays usually. Usually up-tempo, but eating some clock here as it'll be 2nd down. Another handoff to Robinson. Coming left side, sheds a tackle, gets to the 45, gains about 3. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
Another thing I didn't really talk about in the pregame for Whitehall is that noticed when we were getting their roster, they only had 48 kids on their roster. And they had 64 last year, so they're down quite a bit. And you can tell a lot of these guys are going 2 ways for the Bulldogs.
And yeah, you don't see a lot of extra bodies on their sideline over there at all. So, and 3rd down and 3 for the Devil Dogs. Pass in the flat caught by Sandy, trying to get around the defender. He's going to get the first down. And it's actually Cox, isn't it?
Yeah, you got the first down.
Moves the chains at the 41-yard line. Minute 35 seconds left. Clock stopped as he went out of bounds there, but restarts on the snap here. Criswell the handoff, and Criswell is hit hard by number 0.
So many guys that they did not. It's a little frustrating.
So it'll be 2nd down and.
Yeah, that's a 7-yard pickup.
4 yard.
Or 4 yard. Oh.
3.
What happened to my thing?
I don't know.
It didn't update when I did it last time. Okay.
Yeah, we're at the 38 now. We're getting a 3. 41 to the 38. So 2nd and 7. We're under a minute to go now in the first half. Again, we're going to have continuous running clock in the second half. And now we're going to just take a knee here. And we'll have to snap it and do that one more time, and then we'll be at halftime. Now, these don't hurt Maddox's rushing stats, do they?
It goes down as a team rush.
Okay, good.
Officially.
Because we lose about...
He lost 10 yards.
10 on the kneel down. So... And we'll do that one more time in victory formation, and we'll have halftime and a very fast-moving second half. But we'll break down the first half, talk about all the good stuff we saw in these first 24 minutes of action as the teams head to the locker rooms. 49-6, our halftime score. Devil Dogs all over Whitehall in the home opener here at Devil Dog Stadium. We will be back for halftime. This will be a 3-minute timeout here on the EAB Sports Network.
The electric cooperatives got its start lighting Arkansas, and we continue to meet that demand with every resource we can deliver. We're powering your life, where you live every single day through one of 17 local cooperatives, each unique, always united, and in your community. Our mission? To provide reliable, affordable, and responsible power to every corner of Arkansas. It's the local hometown cooperative way, because we're better connected together. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
We're at Haynes Home Center in Morrilton visiting with Brian Porterfield. Moving into fall, and you're going to want one of these Trailmaster UTVs.
It's a great price point and just a great work utility vehicle.
Comes with everything under that one price.
When we quote you a price, that's the roof, it's side view mirrors, it's a windshield, it has a winch on the front of it, everything you need to take this machine out and use it on the farm or get out in the deer woods.
All right, in-store financing is available with approved credit. Check out the Trailmaster UTVs and the Outdoor Power Center at Haynes Home Center in Morrilton.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
If you're craving some fresh, mouth-watering, authentic Mexican food, then you should swing by El Charro Mexican Restaurant in Morrilton. El Charro offers daily lunch and dinner specials, including chicken wings all day on Saturday, making it the perfect place to watch a game on the big screen with fresh ingredients, bold flavors, and the best vibes in town. El Charro features an experience like no other. Open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. You can find them on University Boulevard across from UACCM.
Well, it's still pretty hot out, but fall will be here soon, and Spates Auto Parts, your Napa stores in Morrilton, Conway, and Russellville, have what you need to get your car or truck ready for fall and cooler weather. Right now, save up to 33% on Napa Premium Performance Conventional Motor Oil. It's just $3.99 a quart, or get a 5-quart jug, enough for an oil change, for just $18.99. That's at Spates Auto Parts, your Napa stores in Morrilton, Conway, and Russellville.
What do you see when you look at your home and your car? Do you see a bundle? A combo deal? That's how other insurance companies see them. But a State Farm agent sees so much more. Because a State Farm agent sees your home and your car as more than just 4 walls and 4 wheels. They see the things you've worked really hard for. So why not give them the protection they deserve?
See your local State Farm agent Ansel Carlin on East Broadway in Morrilton, or call 501-354-4386.
Did you know that Henderson State University offers a nurturing classroom environment with caring faculty who will invest in your career success? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come check us out. Visit hsu.edu/get ready for additional information. Did you know that Henderson State University offers the only aviation degree in Arkansas? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come fly with us. Visit hsu.edu/aviation for additional information.
We're back at halftime inside the Haynes Home Center broadcast booth at Devil Oaks Stadium. Along with Jim Bowles, I'm Eric Tyler. Devil Oaks enjoying a 49-6 lead over Whitehall. Final non-conference game of the season, first home game of the year. And we can, I guess if you're ready, go over the scoring summary and the first half stats.
All right, so we'll go over the scoring summary first. Wyatt Golden was intercepted by Marlton's Jeremiah Smallwood at the Marlton 36, returned 64 yards for the touchdown. Aaron Ekelez kicked the extra point. Marlton had a 7-0 lead, just 1:56 into the game. At 7:21, Maddox Berry passed to Jamarcus Sandage for the touchdown from 13 yards out. The extra point was good. It was 14-0 Marlton. Whitehall then scored their only touchdown in the first half with a 34-yard touchdown pass from Wyatt Golden to Aiden Bitely. The extra point was blocked. It was 14-6. Remaining in the first quarter, 6:18 left. Maddox Berry passed to Dante Cox for 49 yards and a score. Aaron Ekelez kicked the extra point. And then at 2:28, Maddox Berry passed to Jamarcus Sandage from 9 yards out. Ekelez kicked the extra point, 28-6, and that's how the first quarter ended. No, it's not, because Keaton Robinson carried it in from 17 yards out right as time expired in the first quarter. That extra point made it 35-6 when the first quarter ended. In the second, Braylon Criswell carried it in from 1 yard out at 8:57. Extra point was good to make it 42-6. And then Maddox Berry passed to Jamarcus Sandage for the touchdown, and that made it 49-6, our score, and I somehow have that as a 74-yard pass, so there's something wrong. Let me fix that before I go.
We'll try to get those that corrected to get the stats right that we're going to bring you here in just a moment. The band is here about to perform and always does a great job, and we are happy to bring you that. We'll be showing them on the video, those of you watching the broadcast. And they got a big fundraiser tomorrow, by the way. You want to come up to the high school cafeteria, you need up a mattress? That's your place tomorrow. Help out the band program and buy you a mattress tomorrow.
All right, so Maddox Berry passed a Sandage from 26 yards out. And that made it 49-6 Dogs. Man, each team had 9 possessions in the first half. Obviously, Morrilton did a little bit better. The Devil Dogs' average starting field position was at the 47 of Whitehall. That's just been too easy for the Devil Dogs. 15 first downs in the first half for Morrilton, 7 for Whitehall, 25 rushing yards for the Bulldogs, 57 for the Devil Dogs of Morrilton, 102 yards passing for the Bulldogs, 197 passing for Morrilton. So offense, 38 plays for 127 for Whitehall, 38 for 254 for the Devil Dogs. Third down, 1 of 8 for Whitehall, 3 of 6 for the Devil Dogs. Morrilton 2 of 2 in the red zone. Cody talked about that, or 4 of 4 in the red zone. He talked about that and converting. And Morrilton 2 of 2 on 4th down. Just individually, here we go. Keaton Robinson, 6 carries, 38 yards, and a score. Rushing the football hasn't been near as fun. Maddox Berry, 2 carries, 13 yards. Braylon Criswell, 9 carries, 10 yards. Man, it's been tough for him. 1 touchdown. The long is 17 by Keaton. Jamarcus Sandage, I've got 2 runs for 6. One of those has got to be a pass play.
Yeah.
So he's got at least 5 yards on that 1 carry.
Yeah,
I think.
he did have that lateral.
It was backwards, yeah.
Carry, yeah.
So Maddox Berry, 15 of 17, 198 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Jamarcus Sandage, 9 catches, 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. Dante Cox, 4 catches, 79 yards, and a touchdown. Asher Hogan, 2 catches for 19 yards. Defensively, I've got Landon Boyer leading the way with 4 tackles. Kamarius Criswell with 3 tackles and a pass breakup. Skylar Loonan, 3 tackles. Amron Dixon, 3 tackles. Kendrick Thomas, 2 tackles. Delashawn Jarrett, 2 tackles and a half tackle for loss. Dominic McCoy, 2 tackles. Lance Ross, 2 tackles. Caden Turner, 2 tackles, a sack, 1.5 tackles for loss, and 1 block extra point. Zacchaeus Delph with a tackle to not. Jeremiah Smallwood only with 1 tackle to not.
Well, what's wrong with him? Dang.
And 3 interceptions.
Oh.
One of those returned for a touchdown. Elijah Wembley, 1 tackle to not. Bo Aiken with a tackle, and Maddox Jones with a tackle to not for the Devil Dogs.
All right, so good numbers. 9 catches in the first half for DeMarcus. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's probably not going to get any in the second half because he won't be playing. I wouldn't imagine. So, but still a good productive night there in 2 quarters of play. As Devil Dogs enjoy a 43-point halftime lead, just really in control of this ball game. And again, sportsmanship rule in effect. Running clock the entire second half, so we'll get out here.
Yeah.
Had a pretty decent time tonight, I would imagine. But those were the first half numbers, and we'll go ahead and get another timeout in here. When we come back, we'll take a look at some other scores around the state. Some pretty big games in Class 5A, and obviously big matchup over in Perry County tonight as well. We'll try to get you caught up on everything when we come back. 49-6 our halftime score. This is Morrilton Devil Dog Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Want increased job security? The University of Arkansas Community College at Morrilton offers 2-year technical and career-specific degrees in a variety of areas. Enter the workforce sooner with highly valued skills that can make you an essential employee. Apply now at uaccm.edu.
UACCM has been recognized as the best technical college in the state by Arkansas Money and Politics. The best in the state and close to home. Learn more at uaccm.edu.
So, it's Friday night and your heat and air unit goes out. What do? Do you wait till Monday to call and set up an appointment while you suffer all weekend? No, you don't have to, because Burris Heat and Air offers 24-hour service, so you can call them day or night, weekends, or whenever your unit goes out. When you do, be sure to ask about a preventative maintenance agreement to improve efficiency, add years to the life of your unit, and save money over time. Call us at 354-4887 or find us on Facebook. Burris Heat and Air.
As we live longer, age is just a number, but retirement is so much more than one. I'm Doug Cahill, your local Edward Jones investment advisor. We want to know what you want out of retirement. Working together, we can look at the big picture and make a strategy to help you reach your goals, because you can't prepare for the unexpected if you don't know where you're headed. Call me at 501-354-6630 or visit us at 201 North Moose Street in downtown Morrilton. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Koontz Electric will sponsor any River Valley High School student who enrolls in one of 3 specific UACCM Career Center programs and will cover all expenses not covered by another funding source. Koontz Electric will sponsor students in construction technology, industrial mechanics and maintenance technology, and welding technology. Koontz Electric will hire all Koontz Promise graduates upon successful completion of the program. Please contact Koontz Electric for details at 501-354-2526.
Hi, I'm Treasurer of State John Thurston. Saving for your child's education is so important. We know that putting money aside for college or technical school is tough, but we're here to make it easier. Every drop in the bucket adds up over time. I encourage you to open an Arkansas Brighter Future 529 account for your children or grandchildren today.
To learn more about the Arkansas 529 plan, its investments, objectives, risks, and costs, read the official statement at brighterfuturedirect529.com, paid for by the Arkansas Section 529 Plan Review Committee.
Arvest Bank is proud to be your dedicated hometown lender and support the Morrilton Devil Dogs. We can help with your auto loan, boat loan, or help you finance home improvements. Stop by any Arvest branch to apply for great rates and friendly service, or visit arvest.com to find a local lender. Subject to credit approval, equal housing lender. Show your school spirit with the Morrilton Devil Dog Arvest Visa debit card. Arvest offers a variety of debit card styles to choose from. Find your favorite at arvest.com/style today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC.
We're halftime from Devil Dog Stadium, 49-6. Morrilton over Whitehall on the way to a 3-0 start for the second year in a row. And, of course, a lot of big games we mentioned, or a couple of really big games involving Class 5A teams tonight that we can get to. We'd like to start with 5A West, though. Is that where we're going first?
That's where we'll start. In the conference play right now, Alma down big at the half, 42-7
to
Hot Springs. Clarksville down big at the half, 38-0 at Pottsville. Prairie Grove leads Farmington 21-14 at halftime.
Is Lester still out for Farmington?
I'm going to guess, I know he got hurt last week. So, maybe he's still out. Greenbrier leads Van Buren 34-10 in the second quarter. And I'm getting attacked by a cricket now.
Yep.
It's just been that. Now there's a cricket. Okay. All right, so where was that?
We just had Greenbrier.
All right.
Now
Harrison leads Searcy leads Harrison, 12-7 in the second quarter. Silent Springs leads Pea Ridge 41-7 in the third. And this is showing Maumelle beating Bologna 24-6. Was that last night?
Don't think they. I thought it was a tonight game. It shows final, doesn't it?
Yeah, that would be crazy if they're already done. What did they do? Maumelle.
Got me. Yeah, as far as I know, the game was tonight. But
who knows if that one's true or not? I guess we'll see. Surrounding area is a little tougher to find so far. Bigelow was leading Perryville 21-14 in the second. I've got no score on Atkins and Conway Christian. I've got no score on Hector and Yellville Summit. Let's see about Russellville. They were trailing Sylvan Hills 42-0 in the third quarter. And let's see, Nashville was playing Dardanelle. Dardanelle up 14-6 in the second. No score. No score. Well, in the second quarter for Magazine and Two Rivers.
So we have an update, but 0-0. Okay.
Right.
We don't get many Two Rivers updates. I'm glad someone at that game.
That's why I was surprised.
Someone at that game has got it updated.
And offensive battle tonight. Conway leading Marion 6-0 in the third quarter. I think did Conway's quarterback get hurt too? Maybe.
Tap? I don't know. Hadn't heard, but
okay. I thought I heard that somewhere.
I mean, he could have. I just hadn't heard it.
Huntsville trails Clinton 35-0, according to the scoreboard, which doesn't exist. I don't think. Or maybe it does. I don't think it does. I did have Cackles, but that was 25.
I don't think it does.
Yeah.
No, I don't think
really
so.
Makes sense to me. All right, so then we got Quitman and Izard County. No score reported on that one. Mayflower picked up a 2-0 win over England because of forfeit. Parkview now, they trail 35-0 in the second quarter, so that one looks like it might be headed towards a mercy rule. The other big one tonight in 5A is number 2 Joe T. Robinson at number 4 Hot Springs Lakeside. The Senators lead 14-6 over the Rams in the third quarter. That's number 2 Robinson over number 4 Lakeside. Marlton's number 3. Parkview's number 1. Number 5 is Farmington. They trail right now to Prairie Grove at the half by 7. 6 is Camden Fairview. They are playing.
Greenbrier's at 6 in our.
Is that right? Did I have it wrong? Yeah, I did. Greenbrier's 7th. Or Camden Fairview's 7th.
Yep.
Camden Fairview's 7th. Greenbrier's 6th. So Greenbrier leads 34-10 at the half over Van Buren. And finally, Camden Fairview, who's, I think they're 0-2, aren't they?
Yeah, Arkadelphia and El Dorado.
Yeah, there were some tough games, but they're trailing Pine Bluff 14-6 in the third quarter. That's not looking good for the Cardinals right now. They're looking to make a comeback.
By the way, those rankings, we say there's a lot of rankings out there. We use Arkansas sports media just, I don't know.
Because it's more than one person's opinion.
Yes.
If you look out here, there's at least 13 voters in 5A. That's a good round number. You're getting lots of average there.
Yep. So I'm one of those, by the way. Anyway,
Eric, then I have a question. There are 5 teams in the top 5, right, in 5A.
Yeah,
4 of those teams have a number 1 vote. Which team does not have a number 1 vote?
I think Morrilton does not have a number 1 vote.
I'm punking you out.
I know. We'll be testing at Greenbrier. We'll see what happens there. But it's hard to go against Parkview or Robinson.
Yeah, for sure.
The way they look, so.
I don't fault you at that. I fault the person that still voted Farmington number 1.
That one was, I didn't get that one.
Lakeside, I could have bought still.
Yep.
Joe T, I could have bought. And Parkview, of course, yeah. Somebody's going to beat them besides Brian.
Yeah, so. Anyway, I stand by my...
I stand by your two. I just wanted to
stand by my picks, but anyway.
I do have some announcements. I got
yes,
for this.
please.
The Devil Dog End Zone Club would like to thank some of this year's game day sponsors, tonight's sponsors. And they presented a plaque. It will be. I didn't miss it. I always miss the band performance because I'm a little busy.
Yep.
But tonight they're recognizing Brian and Carolyn Tony Gay, J. Hodge Ford, McGee Jewelry, and Mobby Contractors and Colton Steakhouse. And I was asked to wish Uncle a very happy 70th birthday tomorrow. Uncle Stephen Garrett, happy birthday to him. He listens to us, I don't know if on the radio or the live stream, but he's a Devil Dog fan through and through. Good deal.
Happy birthday, Uncle. And we have a few minutes till we start the second half again. With the sportsmanship rule, if you're up at any point in the second half by 35 points or more,
right,
the clock will run continuously except on... I guess in between quarters, and if they call a timeout, I think it runs even between scores, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Keep it going.
No,
it does stop after scores.
After a score.
So,
although, man, who knows what they'll do from game to game?
But anyway, we do expect we'll see reserves the rest of the way from Morrilton. Don't expect we'll see any starters or very few of them.
We've got
come
Jacoby
out at all.
warming up down here along with Maddox.
Yep, Jacoby Chambers. So, get a good look at some of those guys. And
if Champ is out of his sling tonight, he's got his jersey. My voice keeps breaking.
He had his jersey pants on pregame, but he's we think will be good to go 2 weeks for Greenbrier. That's a good thing about having that
the
bye week next week. We got some guys banged up, and I think we can get a few of them back.
Yeah, because we're going to need them to stop the running back from Greenbrier.
Greenbrier is they've been very impressive in their non-conference slate thus far. So that'll be again 2 weeks from tonight. But let's get another timeout in here before we start the second half. 49-6, Devil Dogs with the lead, and we'll kick things off for the second half after this on the EAB Sports Network.
This is Dr. Zachary Dixon with Dixon Family Dental of Morrilton. At Dixon Family Dental, your comfort is one of our top priorities. We want you to feel relaxed, informed, and well taken care of. We know you're busy, so we make scheduling simple, and we work to ensure your visit goes smoothly. And because we offer a wide range of advanced services, you can get just about any of your family's dental needs taken care of right here in Morrilton. Call us at 501-215-4913, or better yet, stop by Dixon Family Dental next to Walmart on University Boulevard in Morrilton. We can't wait to see your smile.
It's that time of year again, and everywhere you go, people are rooting for their favorite teams. At Arkansas Farm Bureau Insurance, we want to be your favorite team. That's why we created Fave Rates, great new rates with the same great service. Call your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent today or get a free quote online at faverates.com. Arkansas Farm Bureau Insurance. Go with the home team.
In Morrilton, see John Widener, Ronnie Rainey, Marcel Limmer, Andy Jackson, or Jonathan Higgins, or call 501-354-0101.
When every second counts, trust MedTech EMS, serving Conway County with the most advanced emergency care available anywhere in the United States.
From critical emergencies to non-emergency transportation, our team delivers unparalleled patient care and support.
We work hand in hand with local fire departments and connect directly with emergency room doctors, turning our ambulances into mobile ERs.
But we're more than just emergency services. MedTech EMS offers event standby support, comprehensive training, and engaging guest speakers for your organization.
We offer membership programs covering out-of-pocket costs, and corporate-level options are available. Call 501-354-8181 or visit medtechems.com.
MedTech EMS,
your trusted partner in emergency care.
If you need immediate medical attention, the last thing you want to worry about is where to go for care. So you'll be glad to know that CHI St. Vincent Morrilton is recognized as a 4-star hospital for quality and safety by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid. And out of over 50 1,500 critical access hospitals in the country, CHI St. Vincent Morrilton is in the top 100. If you have severe abdominal or chest pain, head or eye injury, uncontrolled bleeding, symptoms of a stroke, serious back injury, or serious burns, call 911 and go to the emergency room at CHI St. Vincent Morrilton, where you'll be seen in under 20 minutes. CHI St. Vincent Morrilton. Hello, human kindness.
They're getting ready to start the second half of play. Devil Dogs up 49-6.
Yeah, I got a couple more scores here. So that is not a final in Maumelle. It is 24-6 Maumelle at halftime. We've got Greenbrier led Van Buren 34-17 at the half. It is in the third quarter, and Harrison, the Goblins trail by 5 to Searcy. Silent Springs led 41-7 at the half. And let's see, I've got Atkins leading Conway Christian 38-0 in the third. Hector leads Yellville Summit 20-6 at the half. And then I think I said the Russellville score. I just didn't write it down. But there's a few more before we go on.
All right, we're about ready. Of course, Devil Dogs won the opening toss, defer to the second half, so Whitehall will kick to Morrilton here. And we will be underway for the second half, again with the running clock. Zane Davis kicking, and amongst different guys back deep there around the 10-yard line, and a short kick is going to bounce around the 35-yard line, and Devil Dogs going to come up and fall on it at the 30. And who's that, Keaton we had over there? I think Keaton Robinson was one of them back deep, and he was able to come up and fall on it at the 30-yard line. So Devil Dogs will start right there, and we will see the junior Jacoby Chambers on the offense from the quarterback position in this second half. And his first play will be a handoff, and I believe it's going to be Desharian Saxton, and he's going to get about 3 yards on the carry.
And Desharian, he saw action against Whitehall last year. Came in, he had 2 rushes, I think, for 16 yards.
Picks up 3 on his first carry here. It'll be the 33-yard line. Devil Dogs go all right to left in the third quarter. By the way, they recognize here at the stadium Mr. Turner is here.
Oh, yes.
100 years young these days. Mr. Turner, his birthday, was that over the summer or last spring?
I think it was in the spring.
So, Chambers going to throw here on second down, and he's got his receiver, and is caught just shy of the 40-yard line.
There's Reed Brown on the catch.
Tanner Brown, right?
Tanner Brown, yeah.
Tanner Brown. And about a yard shy of the first down. Ball is line of scrimmage at the 39-yard line.
Sorry, Tanner and Tanner's parents. Don't hate me.
No, but third down and a yard to go here. And Chambers working out of the shotgun. Will hand it to Saxton. Saxton's going to pick up the first down as he rumbles up to the 45-yard line. They'll pick up 6 for the Rackley Furniture first down.
Or is that 40? It is Desharian. That number looks...
It's hard to see his number a little bit from here, but
it looked like 41. Is that 49?
Kobe Tony could be. And it'll be Chambers looking to throw here, and now he's going to run, and he's going to scamper. He's going to break a tackle and pick up a first down and more across the 35 inside the 30. And it'll be a Rackley Furniture first down all the way to the 26-yard line for Jacoby Chambers, and it is number 49, Kobe Tony, as the running back for the Devil Dogs. So sorry, Kobe and Kobe's
we're
parents.
just messing up everybody here. But that was a good scramble there by Chambers. Got a first down at the 26.
So 1st and 10 for the Devil Dogs. Under 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. And we'll be handoff to Tony. Tony straight ahead, moving defenders up to the 20-yard line. So give him 6 on that carry. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Stop number 0 for Whitehall. Where's that 2nd down?
So Tony's had 3 carries here on this drive. And Kobe Chambers looking over to the sidelines. And using up a good chunk of the play clock and the game clock here. Ready set with under 10 on the play clock now. Handoff to Tony, and Tony is going to fight for a couple of yards up to the 18-yard line. Will set up 3rd and 2.
Stop by number 24, Martavion Carey.
So 3rd down and short for Devil Dogs. This drive has taken 4 minutes and plus, so again, this second half will go by fast. On 3rd down and 2, line of scrimmage at the Whitehall 18-yard line. Chambers, keeper all the way, and he is level at the 20-yard line. He's going to lose a couple yards, and he is going to be shaken up. He's up. It looks like he's worse for the wear. Now he does have a little bit of hitch in his giddy up, but I think, is that 52?
Yeah, it was
Jeremy,
6'1", 245-pound defensive lineman.
Jeremy Drumgool just blew up Jacoby Chambers. It's 4th and 4 now. Chambers going to throw this one off the mark, incomplete. Trying to hit Jackson McGee around the 10-yard line, and Devil Dogs will turn it over on downs. So Whitehall will check in as the clock continues to run as it is supposed to. And Whitehall will take over at the 20-yard line.
Manning House in the game now at safety. He'll take over for Dominic McCoy. Smallwood's still in here.
He can go for
he can go for 4. Yeah.
So, but yeah, Smallwood's out there, but a lot of reserves are in at this point. As it is Wyatt Golden still out there for Whitehall. His pass going to be incomplete. Dropped there by number 9, Aiden Tate. Smallwood is coming in to get him. Daley Young Jarrett's still out there, by the way, but we have a lot of reserves. Ethan Lawrence in there, and one of the linebacker spots.
Cage Morrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Braden Miller, we saw a little bit of him in the first half. He's in at corner here. But 2nd down and 10 for Whitehall. They're on 20-yard line. They'll have trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left. And Golden throws it to the left. It is caught and fighting close to first down yardage was the receiver after making the catch. Devil Dogs stop him about a yard shy of the first down. And was that it was McIntyre on the kick over there. So
I couldn't see who it was.
They'll get 9 there. It'll be 3rd down and 1. And officials timeout. They knocked down the
broke the chain.
Yep. The stick over there, and well, they were starting to move them because
that was okay.
Yep.
Let's make it 2nd and 5 instead of 2nd and 1.
Yep. So 2nd and 1. And they did stop the clock there as officials timeout. So, but now they do restart it with the ball set, and Whitehall ready to snap it in motion, and a quick inside screen caught by McIntyre. He's going to have a first down on the reception. There's a flag thrown in the backfield, and we'll see if this one's coming back. Golden took another shot on that one. Devil Dogs had, I think, Scott O'Loonan unblocked. off the end, and actually it's going to be roughing the passer on, I guess, Lunan there. So got a late hit on quarterback Golden, who is hobbling a bit, but it will be a first down. I guess they get the play and the yardage there, don't they?
Yeah.
So they had a first down on the reception, then 15 yards added to it. Moves it up to the Whitehall 43-yard line. And evidently they were short, I guess. They only marked 15 yards from
they didn't count it then.
Now they are moving up some more. Okay, there they go. They initially just marked 15 yards from, I guess, the line of scrimmage. Now they do move it up to the 47. So they did have a first down on the reception, then 15 yards on the penalty. First and 10 at their own 47-yard line. Whitehall with the pass down the sidelines. This one's almost intercepted on that far side.
Yeah, I can't see who that is way over there.
Not still Wembley over there, is it?
I don't. It might be.
I think it is.
I think he is still in over there.
Yeah, Elijah Wembley almost had himself an interception. It'll be second down and 10.
He's a sophomore out there getting some experience. And that's probably why you got Jeremiah out there too. He wasn't the starting safety coming into the season.
And Golden looking to throw. Pocket collapses. He's in trouble, and he is sacked back inside the 35-yard line. So, big loss on the play.
Yeah, that was Jaden Criswell. Came in and brought him down.
Another sophomore making a big play for the Devil Dogs.
A 12-yard loss.
Cruz Krutzinger checks in now. Third down and 22. Whitehall's back at their own 35-yard line now. 2:25 and rolling in left in this third quarter. Empty set here for Bulldogs. Golden with time. Now some pressure comes from Delph, but he's going to get rid of it. This one's going to be intercepted at midfield by Braden Miller. He sheds a tackler, and he's at the 30, the full race, the 20, the 10, all the way in for the touchdown, but flags are thrown during the return. It's going to be an interception from Miller. We'll see if the touchdown stands for the Devil Dogs' fourth interception of the night. And there are two flags on the field, one at the 38-yard line, one about the 21. And we're going to sort this one out, but it is an interception for Braden Miller. And the officials are having a conversation. We'll see what they call here. And blindside block.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
I thought that was this one.
Yeah, we did it.
They maybe changed it.
Behind,
so they did change it.
A legal block of some kind, whatever it is.
Something that we weren't supposed to do.
But yeah, did the motion behind his back, yeah. So it is a penalty on during the return. It'll be Devil Dog football. There's a minute 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Devil Dogs will take over. And they're going to assess the penalty from the 37-yard line. There were two flags. I think they're for the same infraction. And, well, they're saying a sideline infraction. I don't know. But nevertheless, 15-yard penalty. Devil Dogs are back in their own territory with possession of the ball, though, first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Toby Chambers, little forward pass to McGee is going to be dropped, and that's a little sweet pop pass play we like to run with Sandage. And Chambers and McGee could not connect on it, and incomplete. It'll be second down. And Devil Dogs taking a long look over to the sideline. Play clock off now.
Who caught that last one? I missed that one.
Well,
I was trying to
this
fix.
play here was incomplete.
It was incomplete. I was trying to fix. I was trying to fix all that.
Yeah.
Because that's weird. An interception, then you had a downfield penalty, so you got to put that in, and then, yeah.
And now we do have a play clock going, and it is about 1-2 second difference. So we will have to snap it here. Low snap. Chambers does get it. Hands off to Tony. Tony, big hole up the middle. There he goes at the 30, and that is Saxton now.
Yeah.
So this one is Saxton, number 41. He'll take it all the way to the 21-yard line on the final play of the third quarter. And we will switch ends of the field. The Devil Dogs will have a 49-6 lead, and we'll come back to start the fourth quarter from Devil Dog Stadium after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Here's why you need to make certain your child goes to school. Chronic absenteeism is when a child misses 10% of the school year, 15 days or more. When your preschooler, kindergartner, or first grader misses school this much, they're less likely to be able to read at grade level by third grade. And studies show these less proficient readers are 4 times more likely to be high school dropouts. Send your child to school and leave them there so they can receive bell-to-bell instruction. This message is from the South Conway County School District. To love, to serve, to care. When you buy tires, you want to do business with someone you know, someone who knows tires, someone you can trust.
Hello, I'm Mark Robertson. My family has been selling tires in Morrilton since 1950, and we do know tires. We know how to mount them, we know how to balance them, and we know how to fix them. We know how to take care of them.
At Robertson Tire Service, you'll find quality American-made tires for your truck, your SUV, your automobile, or performance vehicle at a price you can afford. It's tires you know and trust from people you know and trust. Robertson Tire Service, 704 Bruce Street in Morrilton, down from UACCM, the real tire store.
Back to start the fourth quarter.
Did you?
Dramatic pause.
Here.
49-6. Devil Dogs with the lead inside the Haynes Home Center broadcast booth in the Harold Nichols press box at Devil Dog Stadium. And Devil Dogs with a first down, 1st and 10. Again, it was Desharian Saxton on that big carry to end the third quarter. And fake it to him here. Chambers' pass is going to not quite make it to Tanner Brown. Incomplete. Pass in the flats. Short hop. The intended receiver will be 2nd and 10. Line of scrimmage is the Whitehall 21-yard line. Chambers in the shotgun. Saxton standing to his right. 2 receivers to the left. Have a tight end on the right side and a lot of movement up front. Looks like it's all on Whitehall. They are called for offsides, and they have had, between those and their false starts, they have been guilty of that a lot tonight.
Yeah, and that's really just their 7th penalty, but it really does seem like so many more.
It will be 2nd and 5 after the penalty, and ball up to the 16-yard line. And Chambers waits the snap, has it, looking to throw towards the end zone, incomplete. I think going for Reed Brown there.
No, that was to Jashawn Walls.
No, 12, excuse me.
Yeah. And Jashawn running a slant route there, right at the goal post, a little bit out in front of him, wasn't able to bring it in.
And 3rd down and 5 now. Ball at the 16-yard line of Whitehall. Neither team scored in the third quarter, still a 49-6 score. And Saxton now to the left of Chambers. Gets the call up the middle. He's got a hold to the 5. He's in for the Devil Dog touchdown. So Saxton finds Hayder. And it's 55-6. And Nicholas will be on for the extra point attempt. And Dominic McCoy will hold. Landon Boyer the snap. And the kick is up, and it is good. Just crawled over again. But he's 8 for 8 tonight.
Yeah.
So, and it is 56-6. So under 9 minutes to go now in the ball game. And we'll get a 30-second timeout in here. Morrilton kicks off after this on the EAB Sports Network.
If you need immediate medical attention, the last thing you want to worry about is where to go for care. So you'll be glad to know that CHI St. Vincent Morrilton is recognized as a 4-star hospital for quality and safety by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid. And out of over 1,500 critical access hospitals in the country, CHI St. Vincent Morrilton is in the top 100. If you have severe abdominal or chest pain, head or eye injury, uncontrolled bleeding, symptoms of a stroke, serious back injury, or serious burns, call 911 and go to the emergency room at CHI St. Vincent Morrilton, where you'll be seen in under 20 minutes. CHI St. Vincent Morrilton. Hello, human kindness.
We'll be under 8 minutes to go now by the time Devil Dogs kick it off here. Of course, clock's been running 56-6. Devil Dogs over Whitehall tonight. And see, kind of get everyone set there, and kick is away and taken at the 15-yard line, and coming straight ahead, I believe that's Blankenship, and they'll get across the 35 and down and around the 38. And Whitehall offense up there one more time. Bradley Cooper on the special teams tackle.
All right. Number 6.
Bulldogs, they still have starting quarterback out there. I think some reserves, a lot of other places. But Golden waits the snap and an empty set. Has it, rolls to his right, now is going to run, and he's going to scoot out of bounds after about a 2-yard gain at the 40-yard line. He was being chased and stepped out after a short gain. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
And he was trying to see which 40 number is at 46 that forced him, which is Robert Crossnow, I think, is the one that forced him out of bounds. Trying to get all these guys in here, make sure they're recorded.
And of course, you'll go back and watch it over the weekend and get all the tackles and stuff straightened out. As there's a screen pass, and boy, they've got some room to run there. And all the way inside the 35-yard line was Aiden Tate, number 9, caught the screen and had it blocked, found a seam and took off. Gets all the way to the Morrilton 33-yard line.
And I did not get who made that tackle that time, but we'll get him Sunday.
And 5:35 left now as Golden's pass is going to be incomplete. Going for Tate again there. And could not connect with him that time.
Yeah, just Wyatt Golden, it's just been tough. He's not looked comfortable in the pocket all night long. He's 11 of 31 and some wild misses. And man, it's a long way from looking so good last week, throwing for 300 yards against Warren. Just this Devil Dog defense able to get pressure, and just he's never been comfortable.
Under 5 minutes to go now as Golden empty set again. Looks to throw, throws deep, and this one a little overthrown. Going for McIntyre there down near the goal line. That'll be 3rd down and 10. So he's 11 for 32 now.
Yeah. That didn't help. That's 4.4 yards per pass.
And let's see what they do here on 3rd down and 10 at the Morrilton 33-yard line. And they're going empty again. Trips to the right. 2 receivers to left, ball on the right hash. And Golden throwing deep. The receiver's open and overshot him, and he got behind the defense. That would have been a touchdown again for McIntyre. They've been not on the same page tonight.
No, I don't even know if they're in the same book.
Yeah, it's been a struggle for that pair tonight.
You just have those nights sometime where just nothing clicks, and I think unfortunately for them, tonight was their night. But fortunately for us.
And be 4th down here for Whitehall.
They're 0 for 3 on 4th down tonight.
Trips to the left. They have a running back in this time, and he's in there to block. He runs into the quarterback. The ball comes out, and Devil Dogs are going to recover it. So Devil Dogs are going to get the fumble recovery. And was it Lucas Chronister, number 62?
Yeah, Lucas got it. They've got it right at the 33, so that's right back with the line of scrimmage.
Does the running back get a forced fumble there again?
No. Unfortunately, that one's going to go unforced for Wyatt.
And so Devil Dogs will take over. Or do we have Caden Boston now at quarterback? We do. We get to see number 42 play quarterback, Jim.
Yes.
You love it. And a handoff, and it's going to go for a big gain all the way to the Whitehall 44's Jacoby Chambers, who is the quarterback last couple series, and as a running back now with Caden Boston at quarterback, and a big carry for Chambers.
Yeah, good job by getting out, and you could see his speed as he got out of the pocket. I say out of the pocket, he was a running back in that instance, but yeah, down to the 43 of Whitehall, so a good pickup.
And we're going under 2 minutes to play in this one. In our post-game, we'll have Colton Steakhouse offensive and defensive players of the game, Conway County Farm Bureau insurance player you can depend on, Dixon Family Dental Big Smile play of the game, all of that as part of our post-game. And now we're going to get in victory formation, and Hayden Voss will take that.
I think in the first half I said it was that first kneel down was a 10-yard loss. It was a 5-yard loss. The two combined is 10 yards.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
And so it'll be Devil Dogs having to do that 1 or 2 more times.
We home for 10 o'clock. I told someone it's always my dream to be home by 10 o'clock on a Friday night, because that means the Devil Dogs did well.
Yep, as Voss takes another knee there. And it'll be one more of those we'll have to do. It'll be 3rd down here, and one more snap and kneel down, and Devil Dogs have a 50-point win over Whitehall, heading into the bye week next week, and then 2 weeks from tonight, starting conference play at Greenbrier as the teams come onto the field to line up for a handshake. 15 seconds left to take off the clock officially, but this ball game is over, and Devil Dogs win it 56-6 is the final tonight. So we'll go ahead and take a timeout and start our post-game wrap-up for you after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Green Bay Packaging's Arkansas Craft Division has been a part of the Morrilton community for over 60 years. They are currently undergoing a $1 billion expansion, the largest investment in Central Arkansas history that will enhance their infrastructure, strengthen their competitive advantage, and reinforce their commitment to sustainability. Arkansas Craft continues to lead in eco-friendly production practices while supporting the local community and workforce. Thanks to their educated, experienced, and highly trained staff, they're ISO 9001-2015 certified. Green Bay Packaging, Arkansas Craft, proud to be a part of the Morrilton community.
This is Sterling from Center Ridge, and when it comes to buying, selling, or refinancing a home or real estate, don't trust your biggest investment to just any title company. Ask for Morrilton Abstract. Located right behind the courthouse, Morrilton Abstract has been serving Conway County for decades. Mike Massey was born and raised in Conway County and is a licensed title agent and a licensed Arkansas attorney. From the most complicated transactions to owner financing to simple deed preparation, ask for Morrilton Abstract because simply they're the best, and that's the truth.
And we are back here from Devil Dog Stadium as we're into our postgame, 56-6, the final. Devil Dogs dominant performance over Whitehall. Now, Whitehall, I think we caught them on a good night for us. I guess they were not clicking tonight. They struggled at times.
Well, one thing I forgot is it's almost been 2 years since they've won a road game. I think their last was 2023, and it was September 15th, I think.
Yeah.
So it's been a long road for the Bulldogs.
And they're better than they look tonight. They'll win some games in their conference, and again, they just did not have it tonight. And Devil Dogs, of course, had a lot to do with that. But Devil Dogs put this one away pretty early tonight. Led 35-6 at the end of the first quarter. And this game was never in doubt. But let's do our scoring summary and stats.
All right, so we'll start with scoring summary. Devil Dogs got on the board first with a 64-yard interception return for a touchdown by Jeremiah Smallwood. Aaron Echolas kicked the extra point to make it 7-0. Devil Dogs added on more points at 7:21 with a 13-yard touchdown pass from Maddox Berry to Jamarcus Sandage. Extra point was good. Whitehall answered with a 34-yard touchdown pass from Wyatt Golden to Aiden Bitely to make it 14-6 after the extra point was blocked, and that would be the last time that Whitehall saw the end zone tonight. To finish it out for the Devil Dogs, 6:18 in the first quarter. Maddox Berry passed to Dante Cox from 49 yards for the score. Extra point was good. Berry passed to Sandage from 9 yards out. Extra point was good. Keaton Robinson carried it in from 17 yards out. It was 35-6, and that ended our first quarter. That was the last play of that first quarter. Like you mentioned, controlled from then. 8:57 in the second. Braylon Criswell from 1 yard out for the score. Extra point was good. Maddox Berry threw another touchdown to Jamarcus Sandage for his third of the night. 26 yards out. Echolas kicked the extra point, and the halftime score is 49-6. Second half, clock was running. Desharian Saxon will get on the board in the second half from 16 yards out, and made it 56-6, and that was our final score. Let me fix another problem. I apparently had big issues with switching sides of the field. It was just not
wasn't working for you tonight, was
no,
it?
it wasn't.
All right.
Yeah, I got that fixed. Okay. Let me redo that here and recreate my stats.
Bill Bowles is joining us in the booth now. So.
He's looking for a ride, I guess.
Probably, yeah. His dad needs to give him that.
Yeah, needs to get his act together. Let's start with the team stats. So first downs, Morrilton 22, Whitehall 10. 16 yards rushing for the Bulldogs, 136 for the Devil Dogs, 140 yards passing for Whitehall, 226 for Morrilton. So on offense, 50 plays for 156 yards for the Bulldogs. Man, what a night by Morrilton's defense. 55 plays for 362 yards for the Devil Dogs. 7 penalties for 46 yards for Whitehall, 6 for 74 for the Devil Dogs. We've had, how many turnovers? We lost a fumble, Whitehall lost a fumble, and then all the interceptions they had, which was 4. Third down, Whitehall 2 of 11 Morrilton 4 of 9, and on fourth down, Whitehall 0 for 4, Morrilton a 2 for 3. Just domination team-wise. Individually, a lot about the same. Sharian Saxton, leading rusher, 3 carries, 50 yards and a touchdown. Keaton Robinson, 6 carries, 38 yards and a score. Jacoby Chambers, 3 carries for 35 yards. Max Berry, 2 carries for 13 yards. Braylon Criswell, 9 carries for 10 and 1 touchdown. Man, he came in, what was he at? He was at 393, and it looked like he was on his way to easy 400, and boy, he just barely squeaked over. Now he's at 403 on the season before we finalize him. Kobe Toney, 3 carries, 8 yards, and Jamarcus Sandage, 1 carry for 5 yards. Passing, Maddox Berry, 15 of 18 for 198 yards, 4 scores, no sacks, no interceptions. Jacoby Sanders was 1 of 5 for 28 yards. And receiving, we had Jamarcus Sandage, 9 catches, 100 yards, 3 scores. Dante Cox, 4 for 79 and a score. Asher Hogan, 2 for 19, and Tanner Brown, 1 for 28 is what I have right now. Defensively, leading the way, oh boy, 4 tackles. Landon Boyer is what I've got right now.
Again, we'll add, I'm sure some will get added.
For sure.
When we rewatch it. But they did have a lot of incompletions, so not tackles on those plays. So.
Kamarius Criswell, 3 tackles and a pass breakup. Okay, so all these guys, there's just 2 more. Skylar Lunan had 3 tackles, and Amron Dixon had 3 tackles. All of these guys had 2 tackles, so that was Manning Howell, Kendrick Thomas, Elijah Wembley, DeLaShawn Jarrett, Dominic McCoy, Lance Ross, and Caden Turner. All right, so Caden Turner had a sack and 1.5 tackles for loss. DeLaShawn Jarrett had a half tackle for loss, and Caden Turner blocks an extra point. 1 tackle each for Bradley Cooper, Jaden Criswell, Robert Crossnow, Zacchaeus Delph, Jeremiah Smallwood, Bo Aiken, Maddox Jones. So they each had a tackle. Jaden Criswell had a sack and a tackle for loss. Jeremiah Smallwood is going to finish with a pass breakup, 3 interceptions, 96 yards returned, and one of those being a touchdown. Lucas Cronister is going to recover a fumble, and Braden Miller picked off a pass and gets a 15-yard return before that one was called back. That's going to wind up our stats for tonight.
All right, so with that, let's recognize our players of the game. We'll start with our Colton Steakhouse offensive player of the game, and he ends up being the leading rusher tonight, the senior Desharian Saxton.
Yeah, Desharian came in the second half. He got those 3 carries, and, man, he took advantage of it. 3 carries for 50 yards in the score.
So congratulations, Desharian. He gets a T-shirt and a gift card from Colton's, as does our defensive player of the game, and really no debate here, Jeremiah Smallwood.
Yeah, I mean, there's nobody with double-digit tackles. There's nobody with 5 tackles. So let's go with Jeremiah Smallwood. I mean, he just broke a record tonight for the Devil Dogs. 3 picks. As far as we know, no other Devil Dog has caught 3 interceptions in a game. And if they do, I guess call KVOM and tell us. We'd love to know. Leave a message on the answer machine, I guess.
Yeah, that's good.
But, I'd love to know if there is a Devil Dog out there that caught 3 picks in the game. Because it looks like we've got our first one tonight.
And did it all in the first half and took 1 back for a touchdown. So quite a game for Jeremiah Smallwood tonight. Colony County Farm Bureau Insurance player you can depend on. And mention Shane Willis out tonight, shoulder injury, and Caden Turner we've seen a good bit of, but he had, extended run tonight, took advantage of it from his defensive end spot. Caden Turner is the Coleman County Farm Bureau Insurance player you can depend on.
Yeah, I've got him for 2 tackles right now. One of those was a big sack for 20-yard loss, and he had 1.5 tackles for loss. Another, he was in there with DeLaShawn Jarrett. He also blocked an extra point, Caden Turner, so he kept him from getting 7. So if you take a point off the board tonight, you get a sack. Hey, that's a player you can depend on.
There you go, for sure. So Caden Turner, and saw Jonathan Higgins down there presenting him the football that they give to that player of the game. And so those are players of the game for tonight. We do have our Dixon Family Dental Big Smile play of the game, and we mentioned Jeremiah Smallwood has 3 interceptions. The first one he took back to the house. Here is our Dixon Family Dental Big Smile play of the game. And And there you go, pick six. Second week in a row, he has had a pick six. So, and 4 interceptions now for him over the last 2 ball games. So, outstanding work, Jeremiah Smallwood. Got the scoring started last week with that pick six. Does the same tonight, and Devil Dogs roll from there for the 50-point win tonight. Let's get another timeout in here before we go over the other scores. Probably don't have a whole lot of finals, although we did have some games we're following that were also Mercy Roll games, so we may have a couple finals, but we'll update you with what we have when we come back on the EAB Sports Network.
A child's success starts with a solid education and the support of loving parents. Together, they create the foundation for a bright future and give our kids what they need to reach their full potential. Wayne Smith Trucking in Morrilton knows that being there for your children makes all the difference. It takes all of us, parents, teachers, coaches, churches, and the whole community, working together to lift up the next generation and to raise them into good citizens who can overcome their challenges. This message is brought to you by your friends at Wayne Smith Trucking in Morrilton.
Hungry? Craving a real hand-cut USDA choice steak, mesquite grilled to perfection? At Colton's Steakhouse and Grill, we know what's at stake. Sink your teeth into a 6-ounce sirloin paired with shrimp, or try one of our signature mesquite chicken favorites. Don't forget our homemade yeast rolls, made fresh daily. Join the Colton's E-Club today. You'll get a free appetizer on your next visit. Colton's Steakhouse and Grill on Harding Street in Morrilton, just down from Harps. We know what's at stake.
Across Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud the extra effort from neighbors like you that make our local schools and activities an integral part of our community. Working as a team to help you reach your goals is a perfect game plan for success. The Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, finally a bank in your corner. MeBanking.com, member FDIC.
You've been waiting all year for it, and it's finally here. Deer season. Archery season opens September 27th. Muzzleloader season starts October 18th, and modern gun season opens in November. That means it's time for the Ag-Rye Co-op Supplies Customer Appreciation Day. November 7th, the day before modern gun season opens. They'll have hourly giveaways, hot dogs, and drinks, and draw for a muddy blind. Drop by and see how you can win, and see their selection of attractants, hunting clothes, and more.
Lawn to the farm, we're the guys. Trust Ag-Rye, Co-op Supply.
1111 East Broadway in Morrilton.
Back one more time inside the Haynes Home Center broadcast booth at Devil Dog Stadium. 56-6, the final. Devil Dogs beat Whitehall, get to 3-0 on the season. And before we wrap things up, let's take a look at some other scores that we've been following tonight.
Yeah, let's just do the conference really, because there's not a whole lot going on, and there's probably some games you want to go watch if you're on YouTube. Hot Springs defeated Alma 49-7 tonight, and Pottsville defeated Clarksville 38-14. These I don't have a final yet on. They're still in progress. Prairie Grove and Farmington. That game's taking place on PG Tigers Online. They're in the fourth quarter. Prairie Grove up 27-21, 8 minutes to go. It is Farmington football at their own, or actually at the Prairie Grove 24. So Farmington going in looking to take the lead in that game. That would be the first time they've led since the second quarter, I think. At least. So that one's going on. That looks like a good one. Van Buren has started marching a comeback on the Panthers of Greenbrier. And I've got Greenbrier up 41-34 right now in the fourth quarter. So Pointers making a comeback on that one. Harrison was trailing Searcy 18-7 in the third. There's been no update on that one. Pea Ridge was trailing Siloam 48-14 in the fourth. That one's got to be over soon. And then Maumelle was leading Valonia 38-12 in the fourth. Do we have, let's see, I've got Bigelow leading Perryville 32-21 in the fourth quarter. Atkins was leading Conway Christian 38-0 in the third. That one's gone to mercy rule. Hector was leading Yellville Summit 20-6 at the half. I don't have anything final yet from there. Sylvan Hills 50-0 over Russellville in the fourth quarter. Nashville had tied it up at Dardanelle, and they're in the 14 all in the third quarter. Two Rivers in Magazine, there's no score in the second. That was the last score we had there. Conway is up 12-0 over Marion in the third. No score on Quitman and Izard County, and Mayflower picked up a 2-0 win over England, a forfeit. On the Arkansas Sports Media High School football poll, number 1 Little Rock Parkview tonight is playing number 1 overall Little Rock Bryant. Little Rock Parkview is playing Bryant. I guess Little Rock Bryant, close enough.
Close.
Sorry, Shauna. 42-0. Bryant had a mercy ruled in the third quarter, so Bryant all over Parkview tonight. Parkview is number 1, but Bryant is number 1 overall for a good reason, obviously. The other big game in 5A, number 2, Joe T. Robinson leads number 4, Hot Springs Lakeside 28-16 in the fourth quarter. There's a Hot Springs Lakeside YouTube channel if you want to watch that one. And then Pine Bluff and Camden Fairview were tied at 14 in the third.
Okay, all right. And again, Rex Nelson and Richard Atkinson will be in 10 o'clock for the scoreboard show on the radio here. And so we'll have some time. We'll get a little music in before that starts tonight.
Aiden Lester is playing, but he's got a big old knee brace on, and he's not moving well. He was number 10, right?
Was he, or was he 17? I don't remember.
Yeah, well, number 10 then. Maybe either way, that quarterback, I don't know, that may not be him. He didn't look as athletic, but he's got that huge knee brace on.
So anyway, if we can see him throw, Aiden's lefty, so I don't know if you can tell if that quarterback's a left-hander or not, but anyway, we may find out here in a minute, but we are going to remind you again, no game next week, so it's not Lester in there then.
Yeah.
But no game next week. We'll open conference play 2 weeks from tonight at Greenbrier. So that'll be a tough one.
We love playing at Greenbrier.
We don't necessarily. Well, we don't. Yeah, I should have stopped there. But we don't always catch a lot of breaks at Greenbrier. They probably say the same thing when they come here. But we've had some, I guess, a few disappointing trips there.
Panthers just scored again, so they're at 14 now. 48-34 in the fourth quarter with 2:48 remaining. So Greenbrier.
So they'll likely be 3-0. And the Devil Dogs are 3-0. They have an outstanding running back, Enoch Hassan. He is as good as any of them in the state.
He had over 2,000 yards rushing last year.
Yeah, so he's incredible. He will be a handful for the Devil Dog defense. Be a different look than what we faced tonight. Whitehall like to throw the football. Greenbrier will give it to Hassan a lot if they can. But a big game to open the conference slate and on the road in 2 weeks at Greenbrier. So I want to thank all of our sponsors allowing us to bring you the action here tonight and throughout the season. Big thanks to Wesley and Wyatt, the guys doing the camera for us. I think we didn't have any internet issues. Stayed going all night tonight. So
there's no black hole here. Like there wasn't. Yeah, I noticed too on the Texarkana's broadcast. Did you watch it? Even their broadcast, when they would switch to their field camera, they would just do the same thing ours is doing.
Yep. No, we had that metal press box was part of the issue.
We had a metal,
last week,
and they're in a different press box, and the Wi-Fi was on that. Well, it's their Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You can join it. We can't just join anybody's Wi-Fi, unfortunately.
But anyway, no problems tonight, and so thanks to those guys getting all that on for us. Brody Jackson, in-studio engineer on the radio side, thank you so much, and Jim, enjoyed it as always.
I did. Thank you for the air conditioning.
Yes, again, and speech therapy for sure. It came in handy tonight, certainly. So we'll see what the weather's like in 2 weeks. Probably not quite as warm. May cool down a little bit by then. But that'll be in Greenbrier again, 7 o'clock kickoff, of course, for the conference opener. Looking forward to that. Going to be a really, really exciting ball game. Looking forward to it there on
Will's
the
ready to go
26th
home.
of September. Well, we're done here. So once again, Devil Dogs 56-6 over Whitehall. So Jim, any final thoughts?
No, I'm ready to go home.
We're good. We'll do it again in 2 weeks. So thank you all for tuning in, and until next time for the EAB Sports Network, I'm Eric Tyler saying so long for just a while.
Morrilton High School Devil Dog Football, brought to you on KVOM-FM 101.7, with streaming video on the MHS Dog Tracks YouTube page, and with streaming
Yes, sir. Hey Siri, come on. You can go ahead and start to leave.
I just left. I left about 5 minutes ago.
Okay, I didn't. I just got the notification matter right now. Okay.
I'll be there shortly.
Alrighty.
Did you talk to your dad?
Nope, I'm not. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about it till you just said something. I am wore out and tired, I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I told him he had to come get you because Anthony's car's.
Alrighty. If you don't come, then I ain't going.
Alright, love you.
Love you too. Bye.